terrible thumbnail, but I don't care. I don't care. Bum, 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 bum.
This is nuts. All right.
Alright, let me pop YouTube chat. And then we'll let Discord know we're live. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Discord's set up. Anyone can join. Yo, what's up, Ree? How you doing? Hype, hype, hype. Dude, I know, man. Hype, hype, hype. Indeed. Let me check my stream, make sure they can hear me. Audio, yep.
What is going on, summoners? We're back here today with another champion deep
Not
dive.
what I wanted, sorry.
Today, we're talking...
Not bullseye deep dive. Appreciate it, though. Sweet. My live stream's live. Love to see it. Bart, and Hammy. What's up, guys? You know what time it is, dude. It's theory crafting time. What's the opposite of a tinfoil hat? A monocle, I guess? A top hat? I don't know, like, what's the, like, theory crafting, like...
Tinfoil hat, usually.
Yeah. Well, usually it's, like, a conspiracy. Like, I don't know if I don't necessarily want to use that allegory. Time's it. Let's do it, man. Okay. I've only looked at this map for, like, 5 minutes, and I was like, dude, I need a live stream. Okay. Let's do... predictions. Okay, I forgot I had Bowtie's map as well, because I remember I have all your guys' thing in here. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I think you've got my old predictions too, yeah.
Okay, and this time I will add text. Yeah, okay, so interesting. Yeah, I'm looking at the map now, like our old predictions, and...
Were we way off?
No, we were not bad. We got Morbius, right? Like, we got Morbius. Monica didn't line up where we thought she did. Kushala did.
I think I had White Tiger where Kushala was.
Yeah, I think you did. We all put what's his name? And the Mystic guy with centipedes.
Wendigo?
No.
Oh, Centipede's Kindred.
Yes,
Kindred.
yeah, yes. Kindred. We're Up by Night. We got. Of course, we got freaking Viv Vision. Easiest one. Adam Warlock. I guess Adam Warlock probably would have been the easiest one. Gladiator, we got. Moondragon, we got. Well, once we knew that she came out, obviously we didn't predict her, because nobody did. Maybe but one person. Sandman, we got. Silk, we got. Okay. Danny, we got. I'm crazy that we got I got Danny in the right place, but I didn't get Onslaught. Like, that's insane. I never would have thought he'd be that X4 spot.
Nah, I didn't either.
Okay. The Death Strike, we talked about swapping her where she's at. So interesting that she's... so that's interesting. Spider-Punk is coming. I gotta say, that was the first spot I was like, dude, I bet you that's Spider-Punk. Okay. So let me delete these duplicates then. So I don't have... We're Up by Night, Kushala... Oop, wrong one. Actually, I can just auto-select. Okay. Okay. All right, my map is open on my screen, so.
Yeah, I've got it open on mine as well. I'm just looking for, like, if it's not Bill, I'm trying to find who else it could be.
Man, I think I messed up this thing actually. I might have to resize my map. Actually. Damn. Insane how popular Spider-Punk has gotten because of his appearance in Across the Spider-Verse. I mean, Superior and Kane were always some of the cool Spider-Man, still are, but Rise of Spider-Punk is crazy. Yeah, I mean, when you get millions of people to watch that film and, you know, they're introduced to that Spider-Man who was cool as hell, definitely gonna raise his, Wow, okay, hold on. I need to hide my screen real quick. Damn, I think I broke this. Okay. Please tell Aiden I said frick you.
Who's that? Hold on.
You want to guess?
Royu or Xander?
Xander, yeah. Good job.
One of those two, yeah.
Dude, I hate that they like... Okay. Why would you change my ruler? The hell?
Sunscreen. Alright. Well, I'm inclined to think it's Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah, I think so too. This
yeah. Only thing I could think of that it maybe could be, like, other than him would be maybe, like, Quasar, but I think Bill is the fairer guess.
Okay. Spidey Punk will make Jax ridiculously happy. Yes. I mean, on stream, dude, you could tell he was happy. Dazzler, Lasher, Stingray, OGM, and Hank Pym. Dazzler, I can definitely... We'll talk about, because Dazzler, I think, has pretty good pull to come because of Deadpool 3. So,
I don't think we'll get Hank Pym.
yeah, Hank Pym, I agree. No Hank Pym, sorry. Not today.
I think the most disappointing thing out of all this is I don't really see another Inhuman.
What do you mean disappointing? That makes me happy.
Why are you happy about that?
Dude, I don't like the Inhumans. No, there's never anything wrong with the X-Men. Come on.
Yeah. Something that also looks really funny is that Maestro's pose has him just like bombastic side-eyeing you.
Yeah, that's an old pose. I'm surprised they're using it.
They've got weird poses for a few champs. I mean, they had it last time, like Spot. Sandman's is a little weird, but it's the one that he's got, like, in-game. It's one of the ones that he's got in-game. Moondragon is a weird pose.
1280 by 1080. Or is it 1280 by 1080? 1260. God, all these numbers, man. Nope, not 1260. What the hell is it? What's the maximum a thumbnail can be on YouTube?
A thumbnail?
Yeah.
I think it's 1280 by 720. I'm not sure.
Max.
Hold on. Yeah, 1280 by 720, I think.
I was thinking 1080. Oh, 1920 by 1080. The ideal is 1280 by 720. Okay, that's what I was looking for. 1280 by 720.
Man, can Battlegrounds rewards come out? I want a 7-star crystal.
Boom. Okay. Oh, Dazzler or Raven? Yeah, Dazzler and Mystique. Mystique specifically is going to be that spot we all thought she was. Absolutely. Okay.
I don't know what else can fit there now that Onslaught has been announced or revealed to not be in that spot.
Please, please put Malika Van somewhere. You wish.
Yeah.
Chance of getting Stingray. What about Crystal? I'd like Crystal to join the game. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But looking at the map,
So let's.
I'm really confident about Mystique and iHeart. Yes, yeah, me too.
Should we knock out the easy ones, or should we go?
Yeah, let's talk about the easy ones because everyone's gonna probably.
Okay.
Give their...
Surfer, Hyperion, Kamala Khan's probably Beta Ray Bill.
All right.
I feel pretty comfortable saying that.
Yeah. Man. I'm just gonna AI generate, fill these, the ones that don't fit. It's fine. Boom. Look at that, they all fit like a puzzle. Who would have thought?
Okay, so let's do that. Deselect, size it down.
Pyro for the Professor X and Max spot.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't really see.
I don't see it there.
I don't see it.
Are we still set on Bastion being beside Warlock and Sentinel?
Yeah, what do you think? Because, like, I could see Bastion there, for sure, what we think. Because it's either Sentinel related or it's the Technarch related. And, like, the Tech...
he fits both, so...
Yeah, like, he fits both. And, like, if you go on the Sentinel side, we only have Bastion left. Like, there's no other important Sentinel. Would you say Forge was spot by Domino? That's where I had him before. So, I'm okay with him being next to Havoc because the reason I thought Forge was coming anyways is because Havoc was in the X-Force spot, and Havoc has never been in an X-Force. He only fought the X-Force when Forge was on the team. So... yeah. Wow, they really do it like that. That's really awkward. Okay, well then I'm not gonna mess with this map anymore then. On that low resolution. That's a shame.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I feel comfortable saying that's Bastion as well. So not the Overwatch Bastion. I think I'm using the same images that I was using last time as well, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Invert selection, that, deselect, move that down here, that up.
Okay, yeah, this is fine. I don't know why I'm messing with it. Iron Spider between Starkey and Hulkbuster. Damn, that's not a bad pick.
No, not bad at all.
As long as it's comic
don't
Iron Spider. Not
I don't
next
think
year.
we're gonna get that many spiders though. Is the thing.
Havoc is an X-Force in the X-Men show. Is he? Oh yeah, isn't he? No, he's not an X-Force. He's what are they called?
I think he is X-Force now. On Krakoa? What's the name for the Krakoan?
No, he was an X. He was an Enforcer or something like that.
Could
Because
be.
he's the one who led that team. X Factor. That's the one I'm talking about.
X Factor.
Yes, that's the
it.
one I'm talking about.
So I'm gonna look up X Factor, other members that could potentially be coming.
Very true, accurate. Echo.
Echo would be cool.
Why is this the old map? Hold on.
Members. Are you sure it was X Factor?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm positive it's X Factor. Oh, this is the X Force. Havoc, Marvel. What do you think I want? I don't want the video game company. Affiliation relationships. No, that's not it. Oh my goodness. Do they not give what team he's on anymore? Really? Yeah, X Factor. Founder and leader of X Factor. Yeah.
Yeah, but Domino wasn't part of that either.
Oh, that one? Here, I'll show you the comic I'm talking about because I have it saved somewhere.
No, like I found the one you're talking about. I'm trying to find if it's connected to Domino in any way.
Well, she's on the team.
It's like.
Oh,
I don't think she was on that iteration of the team, and I think that's the difference.
Is she? Could have swore.
Dakin was. Interesting.
No, I don't think Dakin was on the one I'm talking about. It's Cable's X-Force is what it is. Cable and X-Force #1 is the one I'm talking
Cable's
about.
X-Force.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's got Forge, Domino, Colossus, Cable, Dr. Nemesis.
What if it's Forge? What if Forge is there?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's Forge next to Havoc and Domino.
I'm liking that. I still think he'll be coming.
Hopefully. All right. So yeah, if you guys see on my screen, right where underneath Onslaught is where I put Forge because didn't think Onslaught was gonna be over here.
Damn, that hexagon crop is clean. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to do that later.
Yeah. People were like, last time I did the map, they were like, why don't you put the names too? And I'm like, there's not really room for it, but I'll try. Only 22 champions. Yes, only 22. Why the duplicate on the side?
Next to Sabretooth as well is interesting.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, Forge does still fit.
If it's Sabretooth related, it could be Dakin. So that's another option there.
You think it could be multiple man?
Where?
Same spot. Between Domino, Havoc,
Oh, multiple
and
men.
Sabretooth.
Yeah. I think multiple men. Yeah.
It's a little more iffy than Forge and maybe Dakin, but I mean,
Multiple man, I think would be more likely by Archangel, if I'm being honest, because they have the whole like Krakoa thing together. You know what I'm talking about, where they're part of the X Corp.
Yeah.
Just fifth.
Got what you're saying. Got what you're saying. I'll stick with Forge for now. I think that's a fairly solid guess.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's remove Chilth.
Is Chilth on the map?
Yes, she's above Aegon.
Oh yeah, I see her. Okay. Selection. Deselect. Drag that down to there.
So remove Vox, Kushala. The leader, though, I'm not going to be honest. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of keeping him, honestly. But if we don't have a better option.
I don't know who else would fit though, in terms of like Gamma and fits beside absorbing Abomination that well.
Yeah. Dagon. Unfortunately, no spot for Lizard.
I saw that too. I'm a little disappointed. But...
Yeah. Okay. Let me, man. I wish I had my crops from the back in the day.
Okay. That's good enough for now as well. Okay. Oh, I need to move you back. Yeah, you go there. So, Beta Ray Bill, Bastion, Forge.
Oh, and Shadowstar could also be White Domino. Just something to think about.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of just possible versions. Oh, yeah, we said Mystique, eh, for that spot. That's...
Yeah, I was looking for my old crop of her.
Yeah.
We had her on the map before Onslaught, and we were like, oh, well, Onslaught only fits that spot.
Yeah.
What do we know?
Look at those. What do we know?
We do a bunch of jumps.
Clowns, even.
I'm gonna be honest though, I'm so glad. Like, you remember like a year ago we were looking at this map, we are like, bro, nobody fits, and like we were like, no way, like White Tiger, because like we were like, they don't fit the map. Like, we could try to fit her. Same with Bullseye, and like when Chielte was announced, I was like, well, she could go here, but I don't know if I like
agree with it. Yeah.
Could Morgan Le Fay be a choice? Yeah, I think she could be a choice for sure.
Possibly, yeah.
We'll have to see. I'll look at it. We're gonna do the easy ones real quick. So we're gonna put Mystique.
Mystique, Bishop, Bastion, Beta Ray Bill.
You said Bishop.
Oh. Mystique, Forge, Bastion, Beta Ray Bill. A lot of Bs.
A lot of Bs.
Ironheart. We still fairly set on that. Going between Iron Man, iDoom, Ultron, Shuri. Yeah. Okay. Ironheart.
Dude, what the? Did Photoshop change their things? Am I stupid? What the hell's going on?
Selection. Do that. Deselect. Shift. That. Ooh.
Boom. Put Mystique in her spot. Alright. Okay, so obviously, because we still have Ironheart from the previous map, I'm keeping her. Do you want to keep the leader? Just put him next to A-Bomb and Overseer?
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that could be solid there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
There's blue A-Bomb. There's red She-Hulk.
I don't think we're going to get red She-Hulk. Well, okay.
Weapon H.
I know what I want to come to the game. Like, I think leader out of those three specifically is the one I'd like to see come to the game the most.
Okay.
But is it necessarily what fits best? I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Amadeus Cho. Oh, yeah, Amadeus Cho is also another one that's a good pick. And Ironheart for next month. Honestly, I do feel like Ironheart is next month. I'm going to be honest.
You think we're going to get an Iron person this early? We usually get them later in the year, no?
Well, most of the Iron guys we've gotten are MCU related. And with her show being kind of shelved, it's... but I was just talking with somebody, or yeah, one of the guys, what about Zax and Wendigo?
I thought about Zax. Wendigo, I still feel like could come to the game, but
they'd be placed near the Hulks.
Werewolf took the spot that I was going to put him in.
Wouldn't Wendigo be Mystic, or no?
Wendigo would be Mystic, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was like.
He took where, yeah, he was in that spot where Werewolf by Night is now, for me last year. Between him, Man-Thing, Sasquatch, Tiger, Pergs, and that.
Yeah, Amadeus Shulk is a good spot. Is a good It's a good thing. The problem is like specifically though, my problem with like putting Amateo Cho is like these two gamma spots were there before. I think they were, right? Were they?
Yeah, they were.
Well, one of them was. Okay.
The new no, both were. The only new sign. Oh wait, no, you're right.
Yeah, Monica filled
yeah, okay.
one of them.
Monica filled one of them. Yeah.
And
So
then
the
they
one
added
beside,
one.
yeah, the one on the right beside Overseer is new, and then the one between Spidey, Silk, Miles, Red Hulk, and Mr. Fantastic is new.
Yeah. What was I about to say? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the problem with like I think Ironheart fit. Like maybe if Ironheart comes, she'll have a mystery synergy, and that could tease Braun with Amadeus Cho. Like I could see that.
Could be.
And if Spider-Punk is coming, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think like who Ironheart could come with. Someone said someone was like hurting a rumor about a Tech and a Mutant coming next month.
That's not a rumor. That's pretty much confirmed because they're related to the tactic for war.
Ah. Maybe
Yeah,
Sylvie next month.
there's two more coming soon spots. One on the attacker side, one on the defender side,
Gotcha.
and yeah. So it's in order for it to come and be helpful with tactic, it has to be Tech and Mutant.
Wow. Okay. So then, yeah, I don't think Ironheart would come with a Mutant. I think it'd be Bastion and like Mystique or something. It'd be the two spots. We wanted like a spot we had before. Maybe Sylvie. I'm a little hesitant on Sylvie, just because of Loki. With the season 2, it would have been perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I'm that same way about Agatha personally. I feel like the window for maybe both of them is kind of like, and I know you feel differently about it. Personally, I don't see it.
Well, what do you think the spot is? Like by long shot, I either like with Brother Voodoo and Loki, I feel like Agatha fits. Sylvie, I will say yeah, she would fit. She doesn't have connections to the other two though. Spiral fits because of long shot, but then you have this Mojo spot, which could be Spiral.
It's weird how it's beside Mojo and those three. It reminds me of like that Misty Knight, Atuma, Moleman spot where it's like without prior knowledge about anything. Like we don't know.
Yeah, I had to search deep from the last time we talked about it, which I need to go find that character that I found that comic from before. Patriot, you don't think he fits anymore. We're thinking skill for the surrounding by the Punisher, Kraven, and Black Panther. You go okay with that or nah?
Do we have any coming soon synergies right now?
Yes, we have quite a few. We have the Mohawk synergy, so Spider-Punk. We have the
or Bill.
What?
Or Bill.
Oh yeah, that the Mohawk synergy or Bill or Dakin can be a lot of Mohawk characters. Did I lose my graphic? Wow. Well, that's unprofessional. There was the triple edge synergy with Vox.
It's him. It's what? It's him, Null, and someone else, right?
Yeah, him, Null, Vox, and then the mystery. Someone just remembered Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel, I could see that being next to the Monica. For sure. And actually, I like that.
I know that's a champ that DLL did want to come to the game for a while now.
Yeah, dude. When I met him in Vancouver, I was like, dude, you need to push extra hard for Blue Marvel. He was like, dude, I'm down. Like I'm trying. So hopefully.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't know. It feels weird getting this, like such a small number of like skill champs and science champs this year compared to the other classes.
What's the number? I think we're almost tied for like all the classes being almost even. Like I think
Cosmic is still ahead by quite a bit, but 2 skill, 3 science, 3 cosmic, 3 tech, 4 mutant, 4 mystic.
Yeah.
And that's like not counting Summoner's Choice and everything like that. So.
And then Ares was the other Mohawk synergy. Yeah, I forgot. But I don't feel like Ares fits because he's either gonna be cosmic or skill, and if they're like still bouncing cosmic, I think he'd be skill. If I'm being honest.
Supergiant next to Thanos. That's...
Dude, I was thinking that actually. I was thinking that's a Black Order spot.
It could be. I mean, it would, yeah. So they would have clashed with Nova. It's interesting that it's beside Kang, though. Like, I don't know if that's just related or that's...
I don't think so, because I don't think none of the like cross classes connect, in my opinion.
Mm.
Like, I mean, you have Spot and Jabari. Like,
no, you're right. You're right. I'm looking at some of the others on the map, and you're right.
yeah, and plus, like, they're supposed to be in an infinite because like skill leads into both mutant and like all these can't fit without bleeding into the other. Yo, what's up, guys? We're breaking down the map.
Something interesting is that there's a spot between the two the guillotines, Deathless Guillotine and regular Guillotine.
That makes me hopeful for
Latverian.
Latverian. Latverian. I definitely want to. You imagine if we actually get that Latverian Guillotine and a symbiote this November, like finally, like with like Venom 3.
Damon Hellstrom for the Mystic class. He could fit either of the top spaces.
Ooh, Hellstrom would be sick.
I would like Hellstrom.
Don't watch the show. If you like Hellstrom, don't watch the show.
Yeah, I haven't.
Alright. Let me download Blue Marvel. I like Blue Marvel. I don't have a better option next to Monica, in my opinion. So I like that. If anyone disagrees, you have right now to disagree. Bug for the tech spot and guardian spot? What? Oh, next to oh yeah, the bottom. I didn't even see that. War Machine and then 2 guardians. Bug. Interesting. Honestly, I don't think he's that cool of a character to add to the game, but I can't disagree and say that's not a good pick. I thought about the binary next to Monica, but binary, well, she wouldn't technically be science. Like, because realistically, it's just Carol's like true potential like unlocked. Where she's cosmic as hell.
Okay. What do you think of the spot between Archangel and Omega Red?
I haven't really thought about it.
Fair enough.
I will add names, I promise. But for right now, we just let me get Spider-Punk real quick on the map just so we can fill in science. Spider-Punk, Spider-Punk.
I mean, that would... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say that would be a blob spot, but he's in the vote, so...
Yeah, that'd be a good... dude. Hobby, my main man, Bam Jax.
What versions of the Krakoan X-Force... Was there ever a version where Omega Red and Archangel were teammates?
I don't think Omega Red is even on Krakoa.
Yeah, he is.
And then he is on it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, I know he was there for like a moment, but I didn't think he continued to stay.
That's what, well, he probably wasn't there for long.
Because he was Age of X, yeah. Right, okay, they're the freaking, yeah. So I know he joined X-Men's Age of X-Men because he was one of the Archangels of him. And then post Krakoa, so yeah, he was in Paris, I remember that. And he was working for Dracula. It was so stupid. I remember that. And then he came back with X Lives Wolverine. So on a trial mission with X-Force, Omega Redhead and... Oh, you were right, yeah. With Michaela Rasputin. So wow, you might be onto something. Which was the other brother of Colossus and Magic. Omega later broke into the hatchery on Krakoa, where he found plans for the synthesizer and got confirmation. He came to Russia to speak with their brother, involving the Cerebro sword. Someone close to Professor X, one of his ancestors, in order to kill him to stop Jean Grey and Professor X, who also sent Wolverine's mind back in time so he could save Professor and his ancestors. I didn't read X-Size Wolverine. I was gonna, but then I didn't. Omega Red.
I haven't yet either. I just remembered that there was a period of time where he was with X-Force, and I couldn't remember how long it was.
So Wolverine killed Omega Red, and so he's been dead since.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. That Age of X-Man stuff was what I was talking about with the possible blob, but
Hey, Legion's in that story.
yeah.
Still hate it though. I hate that like X-Men like shows up. Like Legion's like, oh, if anyone can stop you, it's me, because we're both prodigies. And then friggin' X-Men just mind controls them into his own. Like how like that's the stupidest thing. No one should be able to mind control Legion. Like each person out, I was like, are you kidding me? Come on, what's that power scaling? All right. Science is filled. If anyone has anything about science, I think I'm gonna close it on that one. There's someone could be
Spider-Punk or Blue Marvel, yeah.
Yeah, like I could think it's either gonna be like, you know, like Captain, like Photon related, Hulk related, or Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four don't really have too many science people. That's the problem. Like unless like Kabam would justify a science character, I'm not too like there could be just some like wacky.
They're not really known for stretching it though. Is the thing.
Yeah. Scar instead of leader. The thing about Scar though is like he's an Emrock Baron. Like I don't know. I mean, and so was Viv. So we got Viv. And we didn't get the Emrock Baron. So like I mean, there's definitely a possibility we could get Scar. But they could have put him next to Gladiator Hulk. Like I feel like that would have been just perfect for Scar. Next to Overseer or Abomination just doesn't make sense in my opinion.
Does Red Hulk have any affiliation or any interactions? Spiders that we haven't gotten in the game? Is it like Spider-Woman or something potentially?
Like a synergy?
Well, not even necessarily like a synergy. Like, is there any history between Red Hulk and any Spider person in particular?
I think there is. I remember like I feel like there was. Let me look it up. I feel like he came across like there was a story or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the only thing that'll make me not go Spider-Punk is if there's a connection between him and something that would indicate possibly Spider-Woman.
Yeah, okay, so there was the Avenging Spider-Man back, 10 years ago, and it was basically a team-up between Spider-Man and Red Hulk. So, I do remember that. Okay. Black Widow with the symbiote was with Red Hulk, I think, and also Agent Venom. I don't think, if you're thinking of what I'm thinking of, I don't think that would be science, right? You know what I'm talking about? You know when they do like the big like symbiote Red Hulk with Ghost Rider and everything?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was in... Oh, what story was that? I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah. That was Thunderbolts, right?
I think so. I'm trying to remember if that was a version of Thunderbolts or something else.
Thunderbolts, Red Hulk.
There was a version that had him. Was it? So it was him, Ghost Rider. I want to say X-23, but I don't think that's right.
Yeah, it was Thunderbolts 2013.
Circle of 4, that's what it was called.
Circle 4, yeah. Circle 4.
I just found it, yeah. So oh no, it was Red Hulk, it was X-23, Ghost Rider, and then... Is that Blade?
Venom Circle 4, yeah. That's why she was Thunderbolts in the game, by the way. When they removed the tag, because technically she wasn't.
Oh, yeah, Circle of 4 at the time? Okay.
What about someone like Chasm or like Chasm Ben Riley?
Yeah.
I don't like Chasm, dude. I'll be honest. I won't deny that Kabam could totally do a Chasm just because he's so new. But a classic Scarlet Spider would be really cool. Yeah, what Circle of Four? It was Mystic, right? Like what did they use to combine them all? I thought it was something mystically. Like if Circle of Four was gonna be a character, I thought specifically it was gonna be Mystic for some reason. And then they fight Blackheart, right, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Well, I think Science is good. Black Knight. Ooh, I love Black Knight. Okay, Science I think is Phil. Well,
yeah, I'm fine with putting Spider-Punk in Blue Marvel.
Yeah. Just with the Cross Spider-Verse, it makes sense. This wasn't a mystery spot from the last map, so like within this year, Kabam have made their mind up that they're doing another Spider-Man in the Science class. Would Weapon H be Mutant or Science? Yeah, that's a good question.
Probably Science.
I would think Science. But human transformed into a cyborg and mutated by Weapon X using DNA from mutants. So yeah, technically it could be mutant. I mean, if we have people like Sauron, Deadpool, Mr. Sinister that are all mutants, I could see.
Yeah.
I could see Weapon H being mutant for sure.
That's fair.
I feel like Leader is more likely for next year to tie in with the movie release. I agree. I mean, it was supposed to come out this year, though. You do have to remember that. But they did update the map today. So
I was gonna say, have they not been able to recover still? Like, are they still working based off of an old timeline in terms of like MCU releases?
I mean, we got Monica early, right?
Right.
So I agree that Kabam just could do. They could just do whenever the movie comes out. By the time we probably would have Patriot and Leader and just do it like a side thing, like just kind of do the month how they want to. Like we did Vox and Monica, they just kind of did what they wanted that month, and then the next month was the movie because their timeline was messed up.
Or no, the movie was in November.
Yeah, sorry. The movie would have been the month before that event.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Like having the Leader on here is a little weird. I remember last year, but we were like, who else could it be? I mean, next to Abomination and an Overseer. Overseer being a what if character. The Leader was alive, I think, in the Maestro comics, the Young Maestro comics.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I read them like a few years ago, so it's been a while. Can we sneak God Emperor Doom anywhere? I don't even want to be honest. Especially with this rumor of skins coming. So.
I'm still not sure how I feel about that, but anyway.
I don't know. Hopefully it was just an accidental copy and paste, something else.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we talk about?
Is there another Netmarble game that does skins?
I don't play any of them if they do.
I don't either. That's why I'm asking.
Ooh, I don't want skins. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on how they market it. If it's like a huge marketing thing, then I won't care for it. But if it's a little small thing, Strikeforce does. So yeah, it could just be a copy and paste. And Kabam do share assets with Strikeforce, or at least used to, because you can look at Punisher and Black Widow. They're the exact same model.
We could do that Mikhail Rasputin one because I forgot Colossus is right underneath.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Do you think he'd be cool though? Like he's kind of a lame character if I'm being honest.
I mean, no offense, but Kabam doesn't really care comics wise bringing him into the main storyline. How cool they are. They'll make him cool.
Rasputin is an alpha mutant. His only ability is to manipulate subatomic matter and warp energy by altering their wavelengths to an unknown degree. He has used these energies to teleport through space, but at a considerable risk. He's also able to fire energy blasts and affect another energy-based power, such as turning Iceman fully solid. Damn, that's actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, freaking If anyone's Russian, I mispronounce it. Just want to say I'm sorry, but Mikhail sounds correct. Mikhail Rasputin.
I mean, yeah. I mean, as badly as I want it to be like Exodus or something like that, I don't think it's...
Damn, Exodus would be cool.
Exodus or Vulcan or something. Nah.
Yeah, and just so we are clear, based, like, we guess Monica, but honestly, her kind of only connection is Torch. Like, that is a weird spot. Like, we are going off of the characters surrounding these spots, but it doesn't necessarily mean they are connected.
Yeah.
Like, Shield, like, technically she's connected to Aegon because she's an original. You know, like, like it's very, like, we could stay here all day and debate what character connects to who, but it could be at the end of the day, none of these characters connect to them. So I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
Because people are going to be like, oh, dude, you're wrong. And I was like, well, I mean, what other option do we have to go off who they're surrounded by? Mikhail Rasputin.
Hey, Stat.
Hey, what's up?
I think something to note as well, it's more obvious on the mutant section than the other sections, but there's like grayed out hexagons, meaning that there's a lot of champions that they have ideas for in store later on.
Dude, I don't doubt. I don't doubt. So glad you guys are streaming. I love theory crafting, dude. Hell, dude, it's like my favorite thing about this game. Like, there hasn't been too much theory crafting the past year compared to before, but when it hits, man, it's so much fun. So much fun.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, and because it's Mikhail, him being an X-Force villain, Forge and, you know, Mikhail, or whoever's next to Sunspot. And that would leave...
Sunspot Psylocke spot is weird.
Yeah. Either have a New Mutants person, Jubilee related, Psylocke, or Apocalypse related. I kind of want it to be an Araka member. Like, that would be kind of cool.
That would be pretty sick, yeah.
But Araka kind of seems not that important. Maybe Rasputin, that Colossus and Magic mix? Yeah, that's a good point. Rasputin 4, I think, is what her name is. Rasputin 4. Where is she? This is not the comic version. Yeah, so if you don't know who she is, she's a Mr. Sinister clone.
I want Pogger Pog.
Yeah. Dude, he'd be so cool.
He would be so cool.
So
I don't think we want PETA coming up to Kabam. That's why we don't have Lockjaw.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true. Dupe. Where is Dazzler gonna go though? Dazzler could be the one next to Psylocke, honestly, and Jubilee. Specifically, yeah. Jubilee. Like, if we're being honest here.
I'm fine with putting it there, honestly.
Okay. What do you think? The Rasputin brother or Rasputin 4 next to Colossus and Omega Red? And
tough.
Because like honestly, I think Rasputin. I love the way Rasputin 4 looks. But honestly, she's just magic in Colossus. Like, realistically, I don't think she'd be that cool.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a way for them to kind of
reintroduce magic.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, because she only... she does have... Wow, she does have a lot of abilities, goddamn. Wow, okay. She has telepathy from Quid Inquire, Colossus powers, force field powers, intangibility from Kitty Pryde, and a healing factor from X-23.
Yeah, she'd be busted.
Yeah, never mind.
That's good.
It's been a little while since I read Powers of X, so...
Yeah.
Okay, let's put Dazzler in. I'm
fine with it.
Because she was... Especially with Deadpool, same thing with, like, they could see, like, across Spider-Verse, like, how popular... Spider-Punk game, how popular Dazzler is going to be, especially if, you know, Taylor Swift is playing her. That's true, dude. She could be mega popular. And Kabam are gonna wanna
Take advantage.
Yeah. I do not have a picture saved Dazzler. All right, let's go find that real quick. Allison Blair. The power of Tay Tay, yeah. Not a Taylor Swift fan, but my sister, dude, she is a pretty big fan.
Nuts.
Yeah, not like I don't know, not an insane fan, but pretty. She likes her music, collects her CDs and whatnot.
Fair enough.
I just saw Taylor's doing a comic, her own comic for something, and then one of them is that she's dressed as not as Dazzler, but as Lady Pool. So,
Oh my god.
yeah, it was an unofficial thing, so I'm not sure if I don't know if it's anything. Sometimes Marvel games release the same champ in the same month. That is a good point. A very hard point to keep track of, because a lot of the other Marvel games do not tease who they're doing until like the month before. Okay, let's put Dazzler. And if you guys don't know Dazzler, sparking, spark abilities, like light abilities, Jubilee fireworks. So it's like they have some history in the comics. It's a good pick, I think. I want Devil Dinosaur.
Yeah, I think Kabam is trying to solve out, like, the thing with Devil Dinosaur and, well, okay, Devil Dinosaur specifically because he's an animal, but Spiral specifically. The reason why Spiral isn't in the game yet, for the most part, is because there's like tech issues with trying to figure out how to make the forearms work, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. And that's why you didn't see a horse when Kushala is SP3. Okay, she's too small. They did want to put a dinosaur. Like, they specifically did say they want to put a dinosaur in the game. And we got one in the background of the Savage Land. Yeah, because that got updated.
So, I mean, we do technically have a dinosaur in the game of Sauron, so, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, no, he did actually come out in that vote. Yeah, so he came out. Interesting.
Okay.
That was just what Mike said when he was like, that's why he was voting for Morgan Le Fay.
So you still think that's a Black Order spot, eh? Beside Thanos and that, and Proxima.
What do you think? Mutants filled. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know. If not, hold your peace forever.
I'm trying to think.
Black Order. Yeah, so Captain Marvel. I mean, it could be what you said, Quasar, Captain Marvel related. Phantom X. The thing about the Phantom X spot, yeah, if it's not Forge, I think Phantom X works fine right there. I like Forge better just because he connects to 2 out of the 3. And I'm sure he's fought in Sabretooth at some point with how old of an X-Men character he is. Gotta be Big Red Bill. Oh, yeah, dude, it's totally Big Red Bill and Cosmic. 100%.
Black Dwarf.
Yes, Robbie has the best ride of all the riders. The Hell Charger. I agree. I'm more of a car person than I am a bike person. But there are some cool Ghost Riders. Like, a horse is pretty cool, too. Like, I can't deny. But I've never liked bikes. Bikes look cool, but incredibly dangerous. Okay. And you guys, we're thinking Silver Surfer, the spot is going to be Big Red Bill. Because, like, it could be Angela, like, if we're not, like, but if we're going to do a symbiote, I think it'd be Red Goblin and Cosmic. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really having a tough, because it's specifically Red Goblin. Like, it's not even beside, like, Carnage or Venom or any of the, like, it's specifically Red Goblin.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out if there's a connection beyond, it's a symbiote, and, like, with Angela, like, what's going on there, so to speak.
Yeah, Angela. Dude, Angela, like, wasn't even in the Null Invasion. Because she's been queen of, of Valhalla for a while, right?
Mm.
I mean, Kabam said that the car from the game is the problem. I've got one option: hire Nick Koss. This dude, I think there was talks about Nick Koss and Kabam, but I don't think Nick Koss can do.
Red Goblin.
I haven't talked to him in a while, but I'll have to ask him about that. Agent Venom Guardian version of the Angela spot. Agent Venom Guardian version. I don't know. Sleeper Soldier on the Dylan Brock Venom. Or Dylan Brock Venom. Well, Spectrum maybe. We already have Spectrum in the game. We have Monica. Sleeper Soldier. Blue Marvel. This is fun. Yeah, what's up, Not Horny? How you doing, man?
Wait, Nas in chat?
Yeah, I see.
How you doing, Kabam Kip?
Dude, you know what's funny? No one ever told me that. Like, I was watching his videos and I was like, bro, there's a Kabam tag. Who the hell is he? And then I was talking to someone. They're like, oh yeah, and I was like, that's them. I was like, what? How did I not know that?
I put it together because he mentioned sending something into SSX chat.
Yeah.
And then I also he had changed his name in game to Mudkip.
Yeah. Okay. I did.
Wait.
Yeah.
But no, it took me a solid minute because I hadn't really seen. I'm like, oh, someone new got hired at Kabam. I'm like, wait, Kip. Now just changed his name to Mudkip, didn't he? Yeah. Okay. I see where it's going here.
Living Tribunal. Too powerful, I believe, for a character, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. And it's not like Gallon where they have a version that we could end up getting potentially, but
Because they're all the same. Mudkip
man,
is the
like,
best
I'd love-
Pokemon.
I'm tempted to just
Never
put
played.
Scream. I'm tempted to just put Scream.
Maybe some Squadron Supreme champs. Ooh. Well, the only one who could be Cosmic is the Wonder Woman character. I forgot her name. You know what I'm talking about?
Thundra?
No, it's not Thundra.
Or a different one?
Oh my god, blank. I wrote a kit for her.
Hold on.
Oh yes, Dr. Spectrum could be Power Princess. That's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. Spectrum could be because he's like the Green Lantern. Because he uses the gem. No spot for Crystal. Yeah, unless it's next to Kamala. That's the only thing I could see it being Crystal. But we have to fit Beta Ray Bill. You know, Beta Ray Bill could... He's not going to be skilled just based off this map. And he could be tech. He could be the Guardian spot, if we're being honest. But I wouldn't like Beta Ray... Because we were told he'd be Cosmic if he won. If you guys remember when he was in that vote.
I mean, but things changed though, so...
So far they haven't. I think that's why this year they didn't put classes. Did you just see that? The top 4 don't have classes. Unless I'm like mistaken. Let me see. Let me see real quick. Marvel Champions. Yes, they have not put classes.
We still pretty much know that Chopper would be Cosmic, Blob and Shriek would be Mutant, and then Black Tarantula would probably be
Skill
or Science.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably Skill, but yeah.
Yeah, Shothra was just one I was a little bit confused on. Like, I think Cosmic, but then, like, you look at her abilities, and you could argue Mystic if they wanted to go that route with the Web of Destiny and all that. But when did not get here? Bro, he got here, like, 5 minutes ago. Okay. Let's see. Dr. Debatable. I feel like Living Tribunal somewhere could be a champ. He would be unplayable and, like, a final boss. I think he could be a boss, for sure. But as a champ... Like, these maps never tease bosses or anything like that. Because you don't see the Chrono Serpent boss. Like, you don't see, like, Bahamut on here, you know?
I mean, I don't know how to say that. I'm going to say Shrien. They said Songbird. I really do want Songbird.
Songbird is cool, man.
I want more Dark Avengers. I'm glad we got Bullseye. Like, we don't need Matt Gargan Venom. But, like...
Nah.
We have Sentry and stuff, but no, I'd like to see
Dakin and like her
Moonstone,
would be great.
Dakin,
Moonstone, yeah.
Songbird, yeah.
Moonstone.
I thought about it. Nah, I thought about it because of Miss Marvel.
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. Okay, let's just put Bitter Bell just so I can put it to rest.
Yeah.
Put it to rest. Put it to rest. Do I have a good photo?
Starter would probably be Mystic or Cosmic. Probably Cosmic.
Who'd you say?
Starter. Eric is asking about it.
Oh, sir. This year, 2020. This year, 2034 JX has again predicted Forge. Bro, come on, man. Like, the only reason I do it because, like, on the map 2 years ago, Kabam put Havoc in the X-Force. He's never been an X-Force member. The only time he fought the X-Force with Cable, it was Cable Domino, and I was like, dude, like that's one specific comic. Like it's either Forge or Doctor Nemesis, and Doctor Nemesis I don't think would be as cool of a character as Forge. So come on, it's gotta be.
I don't know. I really just want to put Shriek and leave it be, but or not Shriek, Scream and leave it be.
Scream. I think I'll agree with that.
Because I really can't think of anything else, and it could be just Symbiote and Angela because female. Like I don't know.
Angela doesn't have too many connections, honestly, because like once she died and once she Asgard, she's kind of been there. Like she was part of the Guardians comics, the Guardians of the Galaxy comics. I haven't read those in a while though, so if I'm forgetting like a cool connection from those comics, the Goat Lasher.
Nah, out of all of them, Lasher's like the least valuable one. Which sucks because he would be kind of cool.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., dog. Everyone just wants some justice for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They want Robbie and they want Lasher. But guys, Lincoln. That's who we really need, for being honest.
No, we don't need Lincoln. We do not need Lincoln.
Come on. He's my favorite.
No. I'd rather we get Hive before we get Lincoln.
Wow. Disrespecting to the GOAT.
He's not the GOAT.
What? You don't like him, bro? He's my favorite character in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Bro, I didn't hate him, but I didn't love him either.
He was in that one CW show with Robbie and Mel, where they have like 3 powers. Like you can either teleport, mind control, or time travel. I think it was those. And like he was just so good in that show. And then he basically plays the same character in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just with lightning powers. And I thought it was so cool when I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. growing up. Alright, let's put Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill. The GOAT. And we will look at those synergies again. Thane by Thanos? I'm not opposed to it, but I don't like it.
I don't like it either, especially because we're supposed to be getting Deathless Thanos later this year, so like playable Thanos, quote unquote.
Playable Thanos. A better one.
I hope.
Playable Thanos time the rerun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of the Deathless Champions, but like him specifically, if they're hyping this up, he better be freaking off.
Yeah, I expect he will be once he's got all synergies. He's supposed to be really good. All right, yeah. Beta Ray Bill finally on the map. I'm so happy to put him on the map. For the first time in like 5 years.
No, I don't want to hear how good a SIG 200 Thanos is in Battlegrounds. I don't care.
Peak meat shield. That's funny.
This dude is the Winter Soldier. Like he's tanky for the same reason that Herc is tanky. Like I don't want to hear it.
That's so funny. Dude, we got Nagase in here too, man. Hello.
Oh, man. Nas sent me here. Did we get to Orca's spot yet? I mean, we'll talk about it. He's the tankiest champ in the game, on God. I see you when I raise you, thing.
Yeah, good show. Scream or Toxin? I want Scream just for the first female symbiote, but... I don't deny that Toxin is more popular.
Is he more popular, though?
Among comic readers, he is. I'll say that. But most comic readers are guys, so it's kind of hard to say. But who was in Spider-Man 2? Haven't played it, but I know she is in it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We'll do a playthrough on the channel soon. I just haven't had time.
And it turns out that some of the other Life Foundation symbiotes scrapped in, like, they were considered in the design process for it, but they did scrap it later on.
Interesting. I really need to play through it. I haven't bought it because it's like I can't afford it.
It's expensive as shit.
Dude, I thought it would go on sale on holiday. I was like, okay, if it goes on sale for like $20 off, I'll buy it. But
Oh man.
no, it did not.
I don't think we're gonna get any more of the Eternals.
Yeah, I agree. Orca Hive. Yeah, I disagree on Orca. We'll get to it. Yeah, no more Eternals. Same with Black Knight. I think they're just saving it for the MCU because they're not doing anything in the comics right now. Orca, and Glob. For real. Dude, Glob Herman would be sick. Black
Would
Swan.
Kahori fit any of these? Weirdly enough.
Okoye?
Kahori.
Oh, Kahori. Man, I haven't even watched that episode, bro. I need to watch it, dude. I've heard so many good things.
Oh man. Okay, I liked season 2, but yeah.
I've heard the ending, and I kind of like. I'm kind of sad the way they did the ending.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to kind of say it.
Yeah.
But like everything outside of that last episode, I was such a fan of season 2. Okay.
So, do we think Supergiant? Like, no.
I'm okay with putting it. I'm okay with it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a better connection. Like I don't.
So I will say the Black Order from last time I read, like I haven't read the dialogue last couple months. You know, my bad, guys. But I do remember specifically that they've been teasing the Black Order and they've been teasing the nameless characters. I don't think we know if they're related, but we know that the Black Order were in the what are they called? The banished part of the battle realm. Oh, what am I blanking on? What it's called?
Oh, I'm trying to remember it now too.
I have it on.
Black. Is it just called Blacklands or what?
Yeah, the Black Quadrant.
Black Quadrant. That's it.
The Black Quadrant, Forbidden Territories. Yeah, so they moved from the Black Quadrant to the Forbidden Territories, and that's where the Maestro resides. So, or Overseer resides. So, they were teasing something with the Black Order, and then we got the name, the Deathless character. So I was like, okay, well then it's probably just the Deathless. But yeah, I think Supergiant's fair because like why tease the Black Order? I think that's a fair tease. And plus, people ask for Supergiant since Infinity War and Endgame because obviously she got cut from those.
Yeah, it'd be interesting though, considering we've got like the Black Order MCU versions, and then we're version of a Black Order member as well.
Black Swan. Okay, I need to look that up because I'm blanking on who Black Swan is. Let me look it up. Sorry, I know you said.
I think she was also Black Order.
A Black Swan Marvel. Black Swan. Oh yeah, that's this chick. Her design sucks. I gotta say, I've always been confused about who she is. I remember her from the Secret Wars comics. Sam Nova connected to Nova. Okay, if they have the exact same powers, what do you guys think? Like, I don't think they could do anything with Sam.
I mean, we've had it before, but I think we're past that point.
Let me look at Black. What's her powers again? So her powers are Black Swan, Optic Blast, Super Strength, Telepath, Flight, Force Fields, Holograms. Supergiant's powers aren't that good either, if I'm being honest. If I remember correctly,
that's why I'm kind of
Mind Control and Psionic Entity, whatever that means. Intangibility and damage immunity. So that could be something Kabam would like.
We could have like a champion with psychic powers in the Cosmic class. We have what? We've got multiple mutants that have. We have Moondragon and does it. Mystic Mind. I'm trying to think if anyone does.
Speedball Penance connected to Nova. Well, he would be Science. Like he specifically got his powers through Science. Freaking love Penance though. Such a cool
Penance would be
character.
sick. Yet another Dark Avenger I want to see eventually.
Yeah.
Or not, like.
Penance. Forge and Bastion next month. If we are getting a Mutant and Attack, Forge and Bastion or Mystique and Bastion next month for sure.
I don't think we're gonna get Mystique. As badly as I want to say it, wait. It's been a while since DLL has shot that down, hasn't he? I'm trying to think now. Okay, maybe.
Maybe.
It's
got something cooking up.
Who knows what's cooking?
I know, man.
I do want to sort out this Cosmic spot though, because like Because yeah, Supergiant makes sense if they're trying to do like the Black Order connection. Like, is there any other possible tie-in with Nova potentially?
Nova's got so many connections. Like it's, oh man, dude, I
That's
need
what
to.
I'm saying. This
Yeah.
one is tough because it could be like any of like a dozen things.
Come on, Kabam Eclipse, where are you, man? I need your help. You're the Nova connoisseur, man. Come on. He's wrote Nova and Marvel Contest Champion. I need him. I should just DM him like, bro, like, come on. Like, I need to think of Nova connections. Summer 2024, I guess. Blob Mystique. That's the thing though about Summer Champs, man. All of them have come with characters not related. The losers though have though, give or take. Blastar could be near Nova and Thanos. I'm pretty sure. Well, Gabe no longer Ekban, but he pretty much confirmed Blastar wasn't on their radar anymore.
God dang it! I like Blastar.
Yeah.
And we need a synergy for Annihilus.
I think specifically he was like, maybe in Rich's interview. I have to rewatch it, but I remember like they were going through his old stuff, and I think I think no, it might have been for Kinshift. I think he talked about Blastar basically being like, if he couldn't push for it, no one could push for it really. Philavel.
Could it be Mentacle?
Who?
It's a telepath that was part of Lethal Legion, and then fought Black Order. Just weird, and apparently there's an affiliation with Nova somewhere.
Nova Frankie. Nova Frankie. Well, I think we're done with. I think they confirmed no Heralds were coming. I mean, I think they said like no Novas like on the no more Heralds in the foreseeable future, but they'll might come around back to it. But I feel like it's still too early if they haven't wrapped up the Galactus storyline. Is Marvel Boy anywhere on the radar? Oh, what do you think? I was just asked the other day too. It's funny.
Could it be Blood Brothers? That last cosmic spot. Could it be the Blood Brothers?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. They're just. Let me look up Marvel Boy real quick. Nanobots, mind control over body, wall crawling. I forget he's such a weird character with powers. He does have enhanced physiology.
What if that one is Quasar?
Next to, that's a good shot. But who would he come with, honestly, though?
Who would Quasar, like in terms of pairings?
Yeah, because no way they're gonna do two cosmics the same month again.
No, they wouldn't. So it would maybe be like the tech champion that would go beside Rocket.
Yeah, I agree. Especially if it's gonna be someone either Black Order related or Guardians related, you'd have to go with another Guardians character.
Yeah, you know what? I think I just sold myself on putting Quasar beside Thanos Marvel.
Quasar. I don't know, man. I could see Quasar. Yeah, I could see it too. But I just feel
Especially because of...
I feel like it's Thanos related though.
It could be. I mean, who knows, man?
Because like they could have put that spot right next to Nova, and I'd feel like that. I'd feel better with that being like a Nova spot than it being a. But Icon and Quasar. Oh, Icon's a good shout. Help with Gladiator and the Shi'ar. Tech and Cosmic. Well, what do you think, MK? Oh, it's Icon being in the Tech class. That's a good shout, actually. Being next to, like, Warlock or Psycho Man. And, actually, you know what? I do like that Icon. I don't know if I like her as a champ, though. I don't know. Supergiant is
that could be who... that could be Beta Ray Bill's pairing.
Beta Ray Bill with, the Tech?
With Icon.
Okay.
Yeah. That could be Beta Ray Bill with Icon.
Yeah. I still think Sam, I mean, they were really pushing Young Avenger to Viv and Kate last year. Well, Sam was a Champions thing, but I get what you're saying, because Viv's part of the Champions. I agree they were pushing it, and they did, well, the thing about it is, like, I don't know. Like Sam can't really add anything besides doing Nova better, which people wanted. So maybe that's their way to get around it. What about Speed and Polaris teasers for a few months ago? Well, that tease went nowhere because like Crystal never joined. Like when Quicksilver came to the game, it had like the family sheet that they teased out. You remember? It had like High Evolutionary. I was like, oh, well, this probably confirms High Evolutionary. Never came. So like, literally none of those characters that they teased came, besides Viv, I guess. But I feel like we were already confirmed on that because of MRock.
Oh, Icon could come with Quasar as well.
Good point.
Oh my god, yeah, you know what?
You want to do Icon?
I want to do Icon, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's fine to go beside, like...
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, man. Like, I feel like it's Nova. I'm debating if it's Nova or Thanos related. But Quasar could fit both Nova and Ms. Marvel. Okay, just so we look at Icon's ability. Polaris would be awesome. Polaris would be... It just depends on how they do their power. They do powers. We do have 2 Magnetos in the game. Like, we have to be realistic.
Okay. So to comment on that, I think Polaris will be coming, but I think she's going to take that... I think she's either going to take the spot between White
Mystique.
Magneto and Havoc, or she's going to go above, like, Red Magneto, Toad, and... Like, I think...
Yeah.
I think she's coming to the game. I think she's on their radar, but I don't think they're road for the coming.
Right, so... Gladiator, did he have the Flarking Annihilators? Is that what he had? His synergy? He has a synergy, right? He's got
let me check.
Mohawks.
I think he had the Mohawks one. He had something else, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking it was the like we're the Flarking, like, right? That's what I'm thinking of, right?
Let me check in game, which actually at the same time also means I get to check if Battlegrounds rewards have come in.
Let me go to Cosmic. Where is?
Yeah, I don't know. I put Quasar and then I put Icon. Well, I'm thinking Icon for now, but I'm not sure if I commit to it.
Bro, am I an idiot? Where is he? Oh.
No, what is that they haven't in reference to?
What? Oh, the Annihilator synergy? There he is. Damn, I'm blind as hell.
Now said they haven't in chat, and I'm not sure what it's in reference to, and now I'm scared we missed something.
What do you mean they haven't?
Oh,
BG.
Battlegrounds.
Okay. Scared me for a second. He does have...
He's scared too. God damn it. No.
I mean, Black Order because it's next to Thanos and Proxima. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it's too good to not be a Black Order spot.
But it's also next to Nova and Ms. Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, and then, like, it's tough.
Who did I... Okay, I forgot about the fucking Annihilators because that's when I was, like, super busy with school. So there is that synergy, which obviously the Annihilators run does have Beta Ray Bill.
Icon.
Yes. And I could see that being Icon. I mean, Beta Ray Bill does fit like 3 synergies, so I'm okay. I'm down putting Icon. I think Bam could have a lot of liberties with her because she just has her armor and then her poleaxe.
Yeah.
So like.
So I was supposed to say, so yeah, so Quasar, Ronin, Beta Ray Bill, Silver Surfer, Icon were the members.
Yeah, I'm down.
Interesting though that they decided to put Nova there, because Nova's not actually a member of this.
True. Yeah. I mean, he pretty much is though. Like if you read it.
Yeah.
He pretty much is.
Fair enough.
Got a little more. Okay, let me find a good picture of Icon. Iron Lad would be tech, right? Yeah, if Iron Lad is coming, he would be tech. It's hard to do Iron Lad, though, because I feel like Ironheart is just so perfect to do. You have that Shuri, you have the Iron Man, you have the Iron Doom, because she was a part of that storyline.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're leaning more that route than they are Iron Lad. Like, I feel like they're leaning more Ironheart than they are Iron Lad, if that makes sense. Like,
absolutely.
instead of, like, they didn't go stature, they went Cassie. We've got Wiccan, we don't have speed. Like, we do have Hulkling, but, like, Wiccan and Hulkling, not related to that group, so to speak.
Spider-Punk could be Science Toxin. Okay, where do you want to put Icon? Next to Rocket or next to Nebula? Or next to Warlock. Probably.
I don't think Warlock. I think. Did you cover Deathstrike's face with Bastion?
Sorry. It's from the old map.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Let me fix that.
Where was I going with this? I think.
Because we swapped them.
Does Icon have any history with Darkhawk?
Technically, because she fights for the Shi'ar. Bastion, we should add tracking. What does that say? Tracer 2. We should add Tracer 2. Never heard of Icon. Space Knight sounds sweet. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I'm for. I think between Darkhawk and Nebula is fine.
Darkhawk and Nebula. Yeah, I'm okay with that. God, Tracer is such a it's such a niche thing, man. Overwatch characters.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Don't even get me started, man.
That's so funny. You said earlier, not the Overwatch character.
Oh yeah, I did.
Fun fact: never played Overwatch, and I'm glad.
Nah, yeah, no, you actually just saved yourself tons of mental problems. Nah, if you play, we need to run it down. Me, you, and Royu.
Yeah, you played a lot of Overwatch, right?
I still play
still, yeah.
Yeah, too much.
I heard the league shutting down, man. Ripperoni. Well, not shutting down, but changing.
They're creating something new, so to speak. They finally killed it to create something new with it. But anyways, I don't care about professional stuff. Played once with Slay and Rage and deleted it. Well, there's your problem. You played with Slay and not me.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I'm kidding. You did the right thing for your mental health. I have not. There's very few things that make me swear harder than playing.
I did that wrong. Rip. That's cool. I was a semi amateur in Call of Duty, and I totally understand the competitive scene. It is I like going to tournaments and watching people, but I do not like playing.
I love playing. I just hate some aspects of the game sometimes. Well, a lot of the time. They need to delete a couple of characters. Like,
we'll never waste time on multiplayer FPS ever again. That was my whole childhood.
I think we should spend some time on these mystics, because we got 4 here, and
okay, I want to fill these 2 classes real quick, and then we can go.
You want to fill the classes? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought so. Do you agree with Cosmic Quasar? Like, I think it could be either Supergiant or Quasar. It depends whether the connection is really with Thanos and Black Order or with Nova, Miss Marvel, so to speak.
I like the BioWare build and Icon. I think that's a great thing. And I think whoever this Cosmic character, Supergiant, could be the person coming with Rocket, War Machine, or Star-Lord. Bring in Ren and Stimpy. Maybe get Blink next year for Mutants. Blink would be cool. I like Blink.
Blink would be cool.
Supergiant. I gotta agree. I think Supergiant is more likely than Black Swan, but I think Black Swan would be cooler.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that stance. I think if it's going to be Black Order, it's going to be Supergiant.
Yeah. Isn't Armor Wars was an upcoming Marvel project? Could be a connection between Tribute or Brody? Could be. It could be, what's his name? You know that Russian?
Crimson Dynamo?
Crimson Dynamo, exactly.
I don't think... I mean, I do want him to come to the game, but I don't think we're going to get him and Ironheart in the same period of time.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be the same month, but I think it's likely. Crimson Dynamo! You guys remember playing Ultimate Alliance 2 and finding Crimson Dynamo? I don't know. Just me.
No, I'm a fan of Crimson Dynamo, though. I think... I would like to see them in the game, because I think we just outright need more Iron Man villains in general.
Yeah. Mandarin.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put Supergiant for now. I mean, I just... Yeah, Quasar's a good pick, though, man. Like, I can't disagree. It's gonna be one of the 2. But I feel like they're teasing something with the Black Order. I mean, like, why put that in the dialogue? And we haven't seen Overseer, so he's got to be in it with something, because we were told a teaser, like, Overseer is going to return, and, bro, he's not returned.
8.4. That's my only guess.
Yeah.
Living Laser would be cool, too. Yeah. Living Laser is another one that I'd like to see. Whiplash, I know Whiplash probably wouldn't be, like, uber exciting, but Whiplash, I think, would be kind of cool to see in game. Not the Iron Man 2 version, but just, like, comics version.
I mean, either one would be fine. Blizzard would be cool as well. More Ice Champs and a classic Iron Man villain.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's very niche.
Very niche.
All right. Okay, so what do you think for this last tech spot, just so we can...
Iron Man, Rocket Raccoon. So War Machine, Rocket Raccoon, Star-Lord. What other Guardians are we missing in general?
Angela is... Obviously, I don't think it's that spot, because... I'm trying to think. We already have Angela and Age of Venom as, like, side Guardians. We don't have Bug. So someone did say Bug for the spot earlier.
Ambula, Rocket Raccoon, Star-Lord, Carly the Destroyer. Angela, Ant-Man, Barry, Bill, Bug, Captain Marvel.
Phyla-Vell wouldn't be tagged. Kraglin. I don't want to do Kraglin.
Groot, Kirk, Iron Man, Jack Flag.
There's a new Guardians book, right? Like, is anyone new in that? Oh, let me check my phone.
Who was in the Guardians at the time when Iron Man was...
Oh, I dropped my phone. Ugh. Okay. Okay, sorry. What'd you say?
Who was in the Guardians during the period of time that Iron Man was with them, or part of them, so to speak?
I don't think I read Guardians when he was a part of it. I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
Okay, just so we... well, the High Evolutionary would only be tech if he's the MCU version, though. That's the problem. I mean, they did keep him alive, though, so that's something he can return. That is a good pick, though. I'm not going to... I would say tech spot would be High Evolutionary, Whiplash, or Arno Stark. I would not want Arno.
Avengers...
Okay, this is Nova's. I think we can... We got Icon. Larking Annihilators. Triple H. So, yeah, Bug we don't have. Cosmo wouldn't be tech. Jack Flag, someone. Major Victory, you know, because like OG. Martyr, Marvel Boy. Nova, Core, the two Kazars. The Rider.
What is the right? Oh.
Thing, Venom, Warlock. Jack Flag, well, he wouldn't be tech. He wouldn't be that cool, though. He'd be science. Science or skill, I know that. Major Victory, I mean, he's got psychokinesis, but I don't think he'd be that interesting. Martyr would be cool. She's that's Phyla-Vell. But she would be cosmic, right? Yeah, cosmic awareness, negative. Yeah, quantum negative force manipulation. Dude, I'm so surprised.
Would Bug be tech?
Who?
Bug.
Would Bug be tech? Cosmic. Oh, the right. It's just cosmic goes right there. Yeah, that makes sense. It's been a while since I thought. Hellcat agreed. Yeah, Hellcat would be kind of cool. So, various laser weapons, melee weapons, plot each team's arsenal. Equipment, formerly bracelets that allow him to cross the universe. I mean, if he only has guns, I could see it being tech or skill. Superior Spider-Man or OG Iron Spider, I'm going to die on this hill. I mean, if it is Iron Spider, Superior Spider-Man, next to Hulkbuster, and I could see it. But honestly, I just don't see it. Like, I think there's only room, like, I don't know, man. Iron Cat, Animal Connection, and War Machine Connection, kind of. But isn't Iron Cat just Black Cat? Or am I thinking of someone else? Oh yeah, it's just Black Cat. This
I don't know.
This is tough. Who did we say earlier? You said someone that was tech that was a villain that would fit a Guardians villain.
Tech that was a villain that would fit a Guardians.
Yeah.
Well, now I don't remember.
I feel like
Yeah, dang it.
I know. That's why I started writing them down.
Tech that was a villain. I mean, you keep saying High Evolutionary, but now that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, right.
It's still just weird, though. Like... Was there another High Evolutionary experiment that was ever with the Guardians?
I don't think so. There's only Half-World. He recently showed up and he's messing with the mutants, so I know for sure it's not recent.
Yeah, Bart, thanks for doing that. Saw that.
Oh, sweet. Thanks for... I didn't see that, so I appreciate it.
I missed it too.
Rocket and War Machine both had body mods. Oh, Stackar Ogard. Sounds familiar.
Starhawk.
Starhawk. Oh, yeah. Starhawk.
Starhawk could fit tech, no?
Starhawk.
Oh, someone teased Deathlock.
Who teased Deathlock?
Or not teased. Someone said Deathlock in chat.
Deathlock body mods with War Machine and Rocket. I like that. I'm a Deathlock simp, bro. That's what I voted for.
I'm fine with putting him there. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like High Evolutionary for that spot, but I feel like High Evolutionary should be more science. I think he's gonna run experiments on your if you're fighting him, he's gonna run experiments on you. Like, I think that'd be his whole thing, is running experiments on you. Deathlock, I think, fits way more tech. Starhawk is good too, but Starhawk, I want to run through his powers real quick. He does have a lot of powers, but I don't think they're tech related though. His suit is just allows him to breathe, but I think all of his powers, right, are his actual powers.
I think, yeah.
Wait, talk for a second.
Say that again?
Okay, sorry. On my headphones, I must have hit. Okay, I think we're gonna do
I'm fine with Deathlock.
Deathlock, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
I like the body mods argument. I think I can get behind for sure.
That's who I voted for. That's who Kabam told me to make the video on, and I was like, hell yeah. Now which one though? Man, I hate that there's so many Deathlocks because it actually is kind of like the cooler. Like, Mike Hollins is obviously the main Deathlock, but he doesn't have that many cool photos. Like, it's all like the cool photos are always the other ones. That's a new Maestro portrait. Noob. Actually, it's an old one. It's from like 2016. It's on one of the older maps. I'll have to show you guys, but it's an older one.
Were there any that involved themselves in cosmic events, like the Guardians almost?
What do you mean?
Were there any any of the three main Deathlocks?
Oh, yeah, I think there is actually what you're talking about.
Like, had any affiliations or anything to...
Okay, if you look on screen, hold on. This is the photo I'm talking about. That is an old pose from Maestro. And I think if you're still listening...
Oh, yeah, I see it.
MK, it's from this. All the way back in 2016, baby, when the Maestro... was this 2016? No, 2015.
That's
or no.
Old.
No, it's 2016.
No, it would have been 2016 because Venom.
Yeah. All right, because the Maestro, you couldn't fight him in 2015. So yeah, this was teasing that this is like the first time like the Benefactor was ever on a tease on a roadmap. Look at this.
Yeah.
Crazy.
SD, they haven't said. Well, actually, I don't know. Have they said anything about how Deathless fit in? Or Just
To
kind
the
of
layout, Deathless Guillotine is on here. Oh, you should. That is a good point.
they're placed on, but I don't think they're like active spots though. Thing.
She was like she didn't have a spot for her in the last map.
Right.
More AOS characters, hell yeah. Man, they've been doing solos forever. Bro,
I think based on what we're kind of predicting, like if it's gonna follow the nameless trend and go to deathless, I don't think any of those are gonna change too much.
Yeah, because you'd have to fit what King Groot, Hyperion, Scarlet Witch,
Vision,
yeah, and Thanos on here. So it like
I think the combo though is gonna be King Groot, Vision, Scarlet Witch. I think those are the next. Well, we know King Groot's coming, but Scarlet Witch and Vision.
Yeah.
Are next two.
It's kind of crazy that they have to do 2 of one class. He's either do 2 Cosmic or 2 Mystics, just the way they set it up.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna do. Well, it's less
Hyperion.
like the. I think it's less the class. I think it's because we have a 7-star.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. All right, let me get a good picture of Deathlock. Do you guys think the spot by Rocket could be Punisher War Machine? Nah, I don't think so. Personally. Especially, like, they're probably going to make Glycon the 8.4 boss, or what it seems to be the 8.4 boss. He's going to be more tech-related. So... yeah, I'm glad it's Deathless King Groot's coming. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put. Okay, you were asking about the Deathlock if they had a Guardians thing. I'm trying to think. I feel like there was a thing because it wasn't really any of the main Deathlocks. It was like one of the armies of the Deathlocks that they were in like a cosmic fight with something. A part of some storyline, but I can't remember what it was. Who do you guys think? Who do y'all have? So we have Icon. She's from the Annihilators, because Mr. Gladiator has a mystery synergy with a Gladiator, so it's either going to be Quasar or it's either going to be Icon. Kind of limited on those 2 options. Alright, let's put Deathlock in here. And I feel good putting these Summoner Choice losers because, like, Kabam specifically said they're coming. So, like, it's all a popularity contest. In due time, all Summoner's Choice characters are coming. Boom, Deathlock. I feel good about it. I'm not super confident. Like, I wouldn't bet money on it, but I don't have a better option at this point. To the Mystic class, that it's gonna like probably give us the most hurt.
Yeah, that's the one that's just like one of the toughest to figure out.
Jay, did you see my message about how the Punisher boss is sharing very similar colors to Deathless? Oh shit, did I? Sorry, I've been out of the loop these past couple weeks.
No, it's fine. He's right. It's weird.
Oh yeah, you did send me a message. I'm so sorry I didn't respond. Yeah, black and orange.
I think that's maybe more like a color scheme more than.
Yeah, I don't think it specifically is a coincidence because like, well, it is a little weird because like, well, Ceres is like purple, right? He's got the purple ISO color. I think they all just need a color scheme. Like they need black and orange, black and red, black and green, black and blue, purple.
Yeah.
At first we thought it was class
realistically,
related.
What would Punisher even have technically?
Hold on, be right back.
No, it's all good. All right, chat. I'll keep you busy. All right. Looking at the Mystic class, it's just gonna be tough to find like connections or draw lines between things. Da-na-na-na, da-na. Mm. Shaman would be nice, I agree. Enchantress would be interesting as well, but I'm not sure. Law, I don't know. I want Shaw, but I don't know if it's gonna give us one.
Oh, I'm back.
Everything okay?
Yes, dude. I got that job offer I told you about.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Congratulations.
Oh man, I've been like searching so much like these past 3 months. Like, it feels so good to accept that offer.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. So we moved on to Mystic. I'm just trying to see if there's any connection. If there's any possible way Dragon Man is a tie-in, but I don't think there is at this point because it's Mystic.
Thank you, guys. Where's Dragon Man? Okay, so you got Gushala, Iron Fist, Absorbing Man,
Absorbing Man.
and Symbiote Supreme. Thank you, guys. I've been I got bills to pay, and I've not had a job in a long time, so it feels very good.
Let's see if there's any, because if it's Absorbing Man related, there's so many.
Yeah.
Oh man. Were there any synergies that we didn't address that were question marks?
Yes. Okay. That's what I was gonna look up.
Combinations, right? Okay. Batroc. Prison Diamond, Diablo, Doctor.
Dude, it's a graphic design position. Like, it's exactly what I needed.
Pragmatic Coin, Creating, Living Laser.
Uh,
Living Laser's powers are science, aren't they?
who's?
Living Laser.
Yes, I think so is Zax.
Yeah, Zax is science. I knew that.
Triple A. Oh yeah, so yeah, Mighty Avengers, White Tiger. Obviously, we guessed her, so she fills that synergy. Yeah, I think it's just the villain's weakness with Beta Ray Bill, Triple Edge with Vox, Flarking Annihilators with, Icon, Mohawks with either Beta Ray Bill. I think there was another mystery synergy that I'm forgetting. Furious 7. Big Fame Foom for Mangog. I don't think he'd be mystic though. I mean, technically he's a mystical creature, right? But he's an alien though. More kung fu. Abs Man has some connection with the Rikers, maybe. Technically, yeah, they would be mystic.
Yeah, the fact they're not that close to Loki though is kind of making me go iffy on it.
Bro, Abs Man ain't even close though.
There's no shot to give us another Ghost Rider, right?
After Gushala, you don't think it's when wounds spot between Immortal and Abs Man? Yeah, I do like that. But Wenwu between Immortal. He doesn't. I don't know if he has Kunlun before Abs Man. Like, I want to say I just like, honestly, I'm kind of feeling Agatha next to Loki, Spiral next to Mojo, and the other two I have no clue right now.
I'm fine with Spiral. I still think that we have a better chance of getting Amora the Enchantress over Agatha. I'm very tempted to go with you and just go Latverian Guillotine between the two guillotines.
Yeah, and then yeah. Man, dude, I hate on when you do when you do ethnicity things. Like, I'm Hispanic and white, but no one will allow me to say white and Hispanic. It's always white, not Hispanic, or Hispanic, not white, or two more races but not Hispanic.
I mean, I feel like you have more license to say it than I do, but
oh man. Well, everyone above me on my mom's side goes darker and darker. I'm just on the white side. Actually, I don't even think it gives me an option to say Hispanic. It literally just says, what the hell, man? Well, they retcon the MCU, I guess. And Treasures and Black Knight. That would be a cool month, man. I didn't realize Wenwu was Mandarin. Yeah, well, Wenwu... So, in the MCU, obviously, Wenwu goes by Wenwu, not Mandarin. because you know Mandarin's kind of racist. Very generic back in the kung fu craze of the 70s.
Dr. Druid, no.
All right.
Do we think it's another Sorcerer Supreme?
Clea?
Maybe.
Must be in the house. Hey, what's up?
When was we never got a timeout for Doctor Strange 3, never mind. Wonder Man wouldn't be Mystic.
Ooh, actually, Clea needs to be near Strange though. Yeah, I mean Rentro's there in Hood, but yeah, I agree.
Like,
Clea could be next to Voodoo though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
She does have some connections to him. Beyonder, Firelord could be Cosmic. I mean, they could be, but they're kind of... It doesn't seem like... Beyonder, I think, shouldn't be a character that's playable, and Firelord, I think we're not getting Heralds. We're kind of done with the Herald stuff.
Yeah. We could do without. We've got Terrax. We've got... I think he missed his chance when we went CGR instead of... Iron Fist connection, maybe. Immortal Iron Fist specifically, though.
That's really weird, though. I'm gonna be honest. Destroyer armor from Asgard would be a sick character. Yeah, I do agree. I can't see who you said because the stupid YouTube chat. Red Wolf, Skiller Mystic. I think if Cheoth is going to be skill, Red Wolf will be skill, but also Cheoth is technically based off Red Wolf, so I don't think Red Wolf is coming. Because they specifically said Cheoth is based off of him.
I was going to say, yeah.
Or at least starting idea was doing Red Wolf. And yeah, when was the Mandarin? Man, I want Iron Fist buff. Dude, me too, man. Hey, he's canon out of the MCU, dude. He's canon, bro. Phoenix and Cyclops Valentine's buff. No, I think isn't Red Guardian next month?
Red Guardian buff is next month. Luke Cage is March.
Ooh, shoot. When I moved to my address. Could Madam Web connect to Symbiote Spider-Man? That actually is a good point, but...
Oh.
Madam Web. I don't want it to be true.
Nope. I don't want it either.
Yeah, again, an Emrock Baron. Like, I know we have Viv, but she technically never became an Emrock Baron. She was only teased to be because they shut her down. So I can see why Kabam went the more comic route than the Baron route. So but yet to see another Baron come. We haven't seen Peggy. We haven't seen War Thor. We haven't seen Digital Stark. Like,
You think it's another Midnight Suns member?
next to who? Kushala?
Kushala and Iron Fist, yeah.
Well, Iron Fist wasn't on the Midnight Suns. He was on the not the Defenders, but the you know what I'm talking about, right?
I think he was for a period of time. I'm not sure.
This is saying it is what I'm looking at right now, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. I just probably never read that run.
It's possible. It's hard to keep track of everything. Midnight.
So, yeah, okay. So
Because he's on that one art piece, but it's not for the Midnight Suns. It's for some. It's a cover variant for a different thing.
I mean, that could be our Niku Minoru spot, technically.
Nico, yeah, I could do that.
Minoru.
Nico.
Maybe Kushala. Like, even just the Kushala connection, I'm fine with putting something from Midnight Suns there.
Yeah.
Blaze, Catch, Animal King, Hellstrom. Hellstrom could also fit, potentially. Was he Defenders at the same time as Iron Fist was?
Who?
Hellstrom.
Ooh.
Because that could be who comes with Blue Marvel, potentially.
What'd be their connection?
Blue Marvel was also Defenders for a period of time.
Ah.
I'm just trying to figure out if it was the same time.
Okay, let's see here. Strange Academy is Hellstrom could be that spot too. He does say he is Defenders. Gotcha.
I'm fine with putting one as Nico and one Hellstrom, if you were.
One of the two or both?
Well, like to fit either spot. Like Nico could go beside Voodoo and Loki, or Kushala and Iron Fist, and Hellstrom would go in the other spot.
Ah. Hey guys, you know what? Just set a context because this Sony feeds us with some random Spider-Verse characters, and why can't create a movie, a Black Trenches movie? Honestly, they're probably gonna do it next.
What's that?
He said, "Why can't we do a Black Tarantula movie?"
Oh, because they'd rather do whatever his name, the wrestler guy is.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I think got scrapped anyway. What was the guy's name? I was about to do the really bad name that Senior Chang said in Community. But I know that's not accurate. El Muerto. Thank you, Bert.
Yeah, El Muerto. El Muerto.
El Muerto. Let's see.
Nico could be next to Voodoo. She's teacher at Strange Academy. Yeah, well, so with Hellstrom too, though. Like that's another thing. Is like, that's what we're debating. Because Nico's in the Midnight Suns with Kushala. She's part of the same team. It's what we said. We did. Yeah, sorry. I have already done all the other classes. By the way, I know we've been live for a while. I stick for skill. Like we're just doing Mystic and skill. Left.
Yeah.
But the skill spots, they're the same spots from last year, so that's why we're kind of leaving it for last. Is that not Black Tarantula in the Madam Web trailer? No, that's oh my god, what's his name?
It's one of the
Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ezekiel.
One of the
he's an Ezekiel Sims. Yeah. He's an older Spider-Man who kind of betrays Peter.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty comfortable putting one of those as Nico.
Yeah, I agree.
Hellstrom.
Kushala doesn't tease her though. That we just gotta like think about that. Like they could have. I mean, they could have known the Morgan Le Fay connection. Morgan's hard though. She doesn't have too many connections because like a lot of her stuff is like Arthurian or Like I'm trying to think.
Mm,
She hasn't shown up in a while. Like, because her connection to Nico with the Runaways. She does have an Atlantis connection. She does have a Doctor Doom connection, of course, if you've read that. Excalibur's the other one I was thinking of, and we don't really have too much Excalibur. Because only Betsy's in the game.
yeah.
Can't we put Ezekiel in the Spider Champ with power and lifesteal damage?
Selection.
I'd rather that be. I'd rather like Ezekiel. I don't think Ezekiel should have his powers. I think Moreland should have his powers.
Yep.
If Nico's coming, you better leave a spot for Carolina on Cosmics. They probably coming for June Pride Month. I don't know. I'm being honest on that one.
Mm.
Like I predicted, Nico's kind of made her own in like the mystic side of Marvel, and none of the Runaways have.
None of the other Runaways are as relevant,
Yeah.
so to speak. All right. First selection, delete that, deselect, and size it up. It's too big. Go. Yeah, I'm fine with putting Nico beside Kashala and then Damon Hellstrom beside Voodoo and Loki.
I think I'm gonna go Agatha Nico. I'm honestly gonna do it.
Like I said, you and I feel differently about it. I'm not gonna tell you. I personally feel like Agatha, at least until her show starts coming up.
Yeah. Mephisto, Ghost Rider, Kashala next to Robbie Reyes. Dude, I feel like they're gonna do Robbie. Why not tease it with Kushala? Like, I feel like that'd be the perfect opportunity to tease him. And I didn't read that month, so maybe like I'm pretty sure no one were teased. They didn't tease Robbie at all. They've only teased Robbie twice in all of Kabam history, and that's where Deadpool, when Ghost Rider, like when Johnny came to the game, Deadpool was asking, "Are you Robbie or are you someone else?" And that's it. That's the only ever tease we got. The other tease was when Gabe Frazera in the same year was asked, why did Robbie not come and Johnny? And they said it was too difficult to put a car in the game back in 2017. That was the only reason.
Yeah.
Mutants, we could see Forge, Polaris, Mystique, Wolfsbane, Armor, Dazzler, Banshee, Sunfire, Mimic, and Blob. Indeed, we could.
I don't think Blob is going to come. Well, Blob won't come if he does.
If he wins.
If he wins, which, let's be real. It'd be very surprising to see him lose at this point.
Yeah.
Forge, I'd like to see Forge. Polaris, I'd like to see. Like I said, though, I don't think that she's going to be coming this year. Mystique, that spot is way too like there's very few spots on the map that have that many functions. Mystique, Wolfsbane, sure, maybe can take that spot away from where we put Forge, but maybe not at the same time. Armor, I don't see it. Maybe beside Jubilee. Dazzler is where we think we're gonna. Banshee, I'd love to see it some. Sunfire, not much of a fan of. Mimic, not super fan.
Yeah.
These Battlegrounds rewards come in, please. I have a 7-star to open.
Oh
It's
my
hinging on
gosh.
this.
Hold on.
You have an idea?
No, they want 7 years of address history.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm trying to think, because, like, I've lived in moved different military bases, so I'm, like, trying to think. Like, I think I moved 8 years ago. I don't think, like, I'm trying to think if that was 8 or 7 years ago. Who have we predicted so far? We've predicted quite a lot of people.
Everything except for 2 classes.
Yeah. We've kept the leader, we've kept Ironheart, we've kept Bastion, we've kept Mystique, and Forge. We've added Dazzler, Beta Ray Bill, Scream, Supergiant, Blue Marvel, Spider-Punk, and then we just got to do the rest. Deathlock, Icon. Quite a lot. 2016. That's 4. Yeah, that's 8 years ago. I think that's fine. Errors found. What do you mean? Zip code not in Texas. Because it's not a Texas address. It's a freaking Kansas address. Oh. Agatha, Robbie, Clea, Dracula. Dracula I don't think is likely at all. I just don't think so. I think if they were going to do Adam Dracula, they would have had Morbius. They wouldn't have had Morbius, if I'm being honest. And did anyone read that event? I started it and I stopped, and I haven't read a dialogue since that month. So if they tease Dracula, I'm all for it. But if they didn't, I don't think it's likely, if I'm being honest.
Hmm.
Have y'all talked about the mangog mojo spot yet? I hope it's another big boy. That's a good point. We were thinking Spiral, but it could just be a big person.
Yeah. Like a weird model of some kind, yeah. I mean, I'm less certain about when to go in that spot. Fin Fang Foom we talked about, but that would be weird, kind of. At the same time, why not, right?
Yeah. My brother yesterday, he was like, dude, you should predict Fin Fang Foom. And I was like, there's nothing really going for him.
And then here we go.
Yeah, and then here we go. Crazy. Crazy, crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Who are other big dimensional beings? I'm trying to think.
I don't see Nightmare on this anywhere, do you?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, dimensional being would be Nightmare. Like, could be next to Kashala and Symbiote Supreme. Maybe Fin Fang Foom, Cosmic, or Mystic. See, I think Fin Fang would be Cosmic. But everyone thinks he's Mystic because he's a dragon, but he's just an alien. Like, that's the whole point.
Hmm.
That's his whole shtick.
The fear mechanic made me very excited for the potential of Nightmare. With coming with White Tiger. But at the same time, a game mechanic is not necessarily a tease for it.
Nah, that's stupid. What do you mean a city has to be less than 8 characters? My city is more than 8 characters. That's how that works. The hell?
Shimmer again, that's a weird model thing.
That's not only a weird model thing, that's also not under Marvel's... They don't own Shimmer anymore.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. They do not own Shimmer no more. Gargantos, then. Yes, Gargantos, yes. But... very niche, like, honestly. And we already have the eye of Shimmer or Gargantos, technically, in the game. Like, it's kind of like Surtur. It's like, he's in the background of, like, a fighting stage. So is Gargantos. So is Sentinel Maker, you know, like, I think those characters are specifically there just because they're never going to be playable. I think Kabam made those decisions. Actually, I need to change this to my dad's primary contact, because... Let me change this. I like Nico. I like Agatha. I like... Okay, you've read this month's dialogue, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I finished it early on, so I'm trying to remember now.
Please tell me when they talk about a guy in a suit and a slimy guy that is Mr. Negative and the Hood.
I don't think so.
It's not
Personally.
them.
I don't think so.
What?
Because here's the thing. Bullseye mentions them long after Mr. Negative and Hood are fought in the event.
So they're teased at the end. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
There are 2 characters that are teased. Guy in a suit, I was thinking... I don't know who Bullseye would potentially have a... But I thought at one point anything from Mr. Hyde to...
What's up, Bowtie?
Hammerhead to Tombstone, possibly. Like, I thought tons of things. I didn't think he was referencing Kingpin because Bullseye would know who Kingpin is.
So what if the... Like we haven't really predicted a slimy person, right? Like, I'm trying to think, like, who would, like... Like, when I think slimy, I think Toad, right? Like, that's what I think.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it could just be teasing... Someone said Bastion, and then Toad is just a slimy person, but, like, that doesn't really make sense. Like, Bastion doesn't wear a suit. Like, none of the characters we even predicted, like, wear suits. It's Globin time. Slimy? Well, yeah, he would be. Glob Herman would be pretty slimy.
Unless it was a symbiote.
Yeah, unless it's a symbiote. Yeah, exactly. Symbiote Supreme. It couldn't, and it could either tease a person, or it could just be. They just didn't want to give a name drop because he doesn't know who, like, he doesn't know half the symbiotes. Guy in a suit, crime master. Dude, what? Hold on, let me look this up. Oh yeah, this guy. Okay, I know who this is. That's funny. That's funny.
Silvermane is not likely, right?
Say it again.
Silvermane?
Oh, I don't think so.
That's MCU.
What? You can't have two merged contacts. Okay, well that's stupid.
Would Bullseye know who Tombstone is?
Realistically, yes. But Kabam could just be... They didn't want to tease him because obviously, you know, Lizard feels way overdue. He does, but he's not on here. Like, unless he's next to Overseer and Abomination. But I just have a feeling it's going to be like Spider-Punk and then someone in the skill class we'll talk about later. Like, in my opinion. Or it could be Scream and Spider-Punk and then... Yeah, I do feel like a guy in a suit and a Slimy. Like, Slimy could be Nightmare. Spider-Punk already, I guess. I'd rather see White Rabbit than Lizard. I do not want to see White Rabbit.
Honestly, maybe Slimy wasn't a physical description. And it...
Oh, like, yeah, like a crook,
Yeah. Someone who's like more sleazy or more like makes him uncomfortable more than like actually slime.
I can see that.
Like, what if we are getting Purple Man at some point?
Killian. Scream and Spider-Punk would have worked sound-wise. Sound-wise. That's a good one.
There's no science spot available for him, though, at this point. Unless he goes before.
Oh, man.
He goes there.
It's all... And also, like... We have to think about, like, how they treated last year's, right? Like, Chilth wasn't on there. White Tiger and Bullseye weren't on here. You know, we have to think, like... There might just be pairings that we're not seeing. Iron Man, like...
They're cheating.
Yeah, they're cheating, right? Take care, guys. All right, John. I'll talk to you later, man.
Cheers, John.
But I appreciate it. And Nagasaki said, "Keep that orca spot protected, dude." I have a good idea. Like, I know someone that connects to 2 of those characters, maybe even 3, but I don't deny orca is a good one. Okay, hear me out. Orb this year. You imagine we get Orb and Ruby Tuesday, Ruby Thursday. The same. Man, I've never tripped up her name until I heard MSD trip her up, and now that's all I've been tripping up. All right.
You know what? I'm going to put Nightmare beside Mordo
Mangog?
and Mojo and Mangog.
Yeah.
I think because the more I think about it, the more I'm like Mordo, Nightmare, connection, mystical being there. Mangog feeds on hate. Nightmare feeds on fear. Like, and like the only thing that makes it weird is but if we're not getting Spiral, like if they still haven't figured out that tech issue, then maybe it's just like one of those situations where there's not a connection. I don't know. I want to put Nightmare there, especially with the fear mechanic being just hinting at me. I cannot explain it.
Yeah, dude, I was just thinking the other day, I was like, dude, Multiverse of Madness would be so much cooler of like a Sam Raimi movie if Nightmare is the villain. Because like all those scenes that people like from the movie just would fit in just like if Wanda wasn't the villain. Like if Wanda was helping Strange fight Nightmare, I think the movie would have been like top MCU.
Yep.
Like it's crazy, man. I think it could be Orca because he was in Heroes for Hire and was commonly affiliated with the Tuma. But I don't think he'd be at someone uncommon at this point still inhaling hopium. Yeah.
I mean, that's literally what my logic was when I put him there last year.
Yeah. See, I put Silver Sable there last year for almost the same reasons because she was on Heroes for Hire, like helping with Black Cat, and she with Misty Knight, and there was like the whole Atlantean drug war and the same thing. So like I think those two have to be that spot. And then there was something with the Mole Man too. I think I found a comic where like they were digging up in Manhattan, and then I'll have to look it up again. Because then we ran out, and we were like, we had to put Shield somewhere, and then we had to like put Bullseye somewhere, so we like didn't know. We just kind of like removed our guesses. I still want to push Morgan and Black Knight probably because there's some of my favorite. Yeah, could be getting anyone with the new Deadpool movie. I put Dazzler. I mean, I think Dazzler. That's a good guess next to Jubilee. But if we're getting a mutant next month, getting a mutant in February and March is a little bit unheard of. Colin Wing below Misty Knight. She only would fit to Colin. Like, she'd only fit to Misty because she wasn't really a part of the storyline with the Atlantean drug war, from what I read. But Daughters of Dragons is a good shout. But I think Silver Sable could connect to a Spider-Verse character, like, you know, like Spider-Punk or Scream, and connect to the underworld. Like if they're teasing, like Bullseye is teasing more Kingpin people. Like I mean, Silver Sable's kind of like the anti-hero type of person. Sometimes she does things. She does wrong things for the right reasons. Type of person.
All right. Do we want to put Latverian Guillotine? Like, do we think that there's actually like a really good chance of coming?
Honestly, I'm not sure, man. Like, there was a guillotine spot. You remember, like, in the Liguria spot 2 years ago? Never went anywhere. Same with the symbiote spot. We never got a symbiote, so... If Scream fits the map finally, I feel like, yeah. Either that's, like, that weird guillotine, or it's someone related to guillotine. Like, it's something. Silver Sable is working with Eddie right now. Though, in the Venom comics, I don't know if I haven't caught up. Cool. I have not read Venom since King of Black. I dipped out right after that because...
I mean, those two could come together then, Sable and Scream, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even realistically, like, White Tiger and Bullseye don't really have a specific reason to come with each other. Like,
Yeah.
It's a bigger reach than some of the other stuff that we've tried.
Don't speak about that Latvian guillotine. Oh man, I know. Do you think they push Latgay back this year because of the death list? Yeah, that's a good point. Like, I don't think death list was on their like radar last year. I mean, well, yeah. I don't know.
Tough to say.
Yeah, I had no idea they were coming until they were coming. But I don't work for Kabam. I just take all the teases. Like, the only tease we would have got is the one we mentioned earlier about the Black Order going into the Forbidden Territories. Where the Overseer lies, that's it. Well, I'm very happy I got a job today. I'll say that.
Yeah. Congratulations again, man.
Thanks, man. Finally, my bachelor's degree going for something. Don't have to join the military. Couldn't like any Spider-Verse could go there. Spider-Verse even spin dress. Well, okay. It's got to be someone science, and it's got to be someone who's unique enough to not just be a Spider-Man clone. Sorry, like Kane and Ben Reilly. Like, I just think Punk with the Mohawk synergy is just a snap you got in.
Even just like the
Yes.
fact they were talking about the initial description, talking about Sonic Space with the guitar and stuff. Like,
Exactly.
someone beside, the guillotine's wrench around Hood is. Is there a crime boss that's interdimensional at this point?
I fully completed my onboarding process to be a graphic designer. I'm very happy. Let's go. Where's our boy Exen? Check the bottom left, bro. Check the bottom left. He's on there.
Could it be Nefaria?
It's I know who you said.
Count Nefaria, yeah.
Captain Nefaria. This mofo.
Because he is a crime boss and he does have mystic-based powers. How it would tie in with the guillotines, no idea, but it would tie in with Hood.
All right, let's put Nico in Agatha on my map. The Nightmare, I just don't know who to pair him with though. Like, I just don't know. Like, I feel like, I don't know, man. Like, I just feel weird about that.
He could come with Nico, potentially. Or he could come with any, like, they haven't done a double Mystic month in a while, have they?
No,
Or a double class month in general.
Yeah, they've been really balancing them out. But Mystic is still way behind the others, so it's gonna have to have a double month. All right, Agatha and Nico, which I already have pictures of them because they were on our previous maps from last year.
I think I'm gonna put Nefaria.
Alice Gilliver next to Hood. Both were appear in Ironheart series. Well, that's the first I've heard of that. Alice Glover is not who I thought it was. Okay. Witchcraft also inherited magic affinity from her mother. In order to maintain low profile, she rarely used magic directly and instead imbued her weaponry with hexes. That's cool, yeah. Just like Hood and Iron Fist. Doctor Strange. First appearance 2016 and has not appeared in the comic since. I think Scarlet Witch comics, sorry. I don't know. I think that's a little bit too obscure. Three appearances, which to be fair is one less appearance than Future Ant-Man, but
But Future Ant-Man's more modern, I guess.
yeah. Dang, I had no idea she was showing up in the in that. Oh, she's already in live action. What is she from? The Runaways? Bryce Dallas Howard played her. In what?
Probably, yeah, it would have been Runaways.
No, what is this? I'm confused. Please tell me Cole and Dagger are coming.
Yeah,
I
I
wish.
hate to tell you, buddy.
I wish, bro.
Hate
I've
to
been
tell you,
asking
dude.
for like 6 years for them to come. Okay, I don't know what the hell this is, bro. I'm being honest. Okay. But she's coming on series soon, too. Cool. Cool. Dude, Ironheart stopped filming a couple years ago, and 2 years ago, right? It's not even coming out this year or next. Like, that's so sad. Even if it sucked, dude, I still want to watch it. Alright, let me get Nico, because I have her photo somewhere in my folder. There's Agatha. Let's put Agatha in here, because, you know, I'm a dreamer. Okay, I'm a dreamer. You know, all the other 7th choice losers are coming. There's no reason Agatha shouldn't be. They're just waiting on her show. Like, that's my copium, right?
Yep.
That's my copium.
I mean, you want her to come more than I do, so.
I don't even
You're
want her
fine,
to come. I'm just so confident that I'm too confident she's coming. I just can't accept that she's not coming. It's not even that I want her to come, because I didn't even vote for it. Honestly, I could not care less that she, like, I'm glad she didn't win. But it's just, like, I just have this gut feeling that she's in Kabam's plans because of the sheer amount of losers we've gotten. Like, that's the only reason.
I mean, out of all the other losers, though, she's one of the ones the least, even though she did go.
Dude,
I just think the sentiment for her to come to the game. It doesn't matter. I think the sentiment for her to come to the game is gone.
Yeah, you might be right.
I just think it's the sentiment is gone because I would rather have something Prowler or something like Hobgoblin or like if we're looking like specifically for Mystic, take a look.
Yeah, nah, can't disagree.
Yeah. Let's see some.
Nico Minoru.
Yeah, just even if we're like looking at other Mystics, then. Kushala was in the vote at the time. We got her before Agatha.
I know.
Those were the only two Mystics. Kushala. Like, I'd rather have Morgan Le Fay than I would Agatha at this point, personally.
Agatha is boring. Who even asked for a show? The Wanda stands? That's who asked for a show.
Yeah, the Wanda stands were too powerful during the time when they were allowed to do that. When they were allowed to be powerful, they were too strong.
This year, Jack-o'-lantern, I can smell it. Bro, it ain't even Halloween, man. I don't know if I'm picking up what you're smelling. I'm not picking up what the Rock is cooking.
Getting Jack-o'-lantern before Hobgoblin would be crazy.
I could definitely see it, though. Okay, let me get a Nico pick. I like Nico. Nico's a cool character. Nico and Hellstrom they're really cool characters. So, I would like for them to come for sure. Yes, I love Morgan too. Morgan's still a little bit more. There's been not as much stories I've read from her besides some old Excalibur stuff. But Nico just has more connections, I think, than Morgan does, just because, like I said, Morgan only has like Excalibur and a few other and Doom connections. That's pretty much it. Kind of like Robbie there instead of Nico. I just feel like they would have teased I feel like they would have teased Robbie in November, dude. Honestly. Honestly, they wanted to, like, instead of... He just might be too simple. Like, he does only have... He really only has Johnny's powers.
Yeah.
Like, the only other power, I think, but specifically that he's got over Johnny is that he can... I think he can corrupt more objects than Johnny can. Like, he can specifically make tech kind of, like, obey his will, from what I remember. That's something Johnny couldn't really do to a full extent. But Johnny's just still more powerful on the Mystic side if they wanted to really buff Johnny.
Yep.
Man, I want a better picture than this. She doesn't really have that good pictures. I'm kind of sad.
Yeah,
I hope for that Johnny buff.
Took me a while to find one, yeah.
There's a really good one I remember having, but I don't think I haven't found it. Oh, okay, this one's fine. Goth girl vibes. Come on, who doesn't want a goth girl? Like, let's be honest, guys. Okay, just me. I know you want one, Boo.
Boo would.
Okay, let's get this in there. Little Photoshop there. That's fine. Hopefully people recognize her. Oh, man, Nightmare Mojo. I ain't saying nothing. That's what I thought. Okay. 2 big lads and Mordo. Mordo Nightmare. I can definitely see that. I forgot Mordo was there, so I don't disagree that Nightmare's a good option, but who does it come with? That's the problem. I hope Nico comes with her staff in the Mystic Forum. She was nuts. Dude, yeah, exactly. She is really cool and powerful.
I got nothing, man.
Okay, let's just count. Okay, I want to count male to female ratio too. I just want to keep that into count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3 on the top. Got Beta Ray Bill on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys on the bottom. So far, I've guessed 2 females, 2 lads. I'm gonna put a female over here. I think Nightmare. I think I might have to go Fishnets go. That's what I'm saying, man. He'd be the best power over Johnny. 2024 level animations. I mean, visually he looked better. Like Kushal looks freaking beautiful as ever, man.
Yeah, Kushal looks amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna go Nightmare. I can't think of anyone else. I'm being honest.
Yeah, kind of where I was at. If it's not Mojoverse, then it's probably Nightmare.
Yeah, like I think Spiral or Nightmare. Kabam didn't really tease anything for Spiral though. How many robots we got in mechanical representation that are only robots? Sentinel, Ultron, Nimrod. Ultron. That's it. Everyone else is either an alien or wearing armor or a cyborg. Technically, Penny Parker, or well, more of a mech suit than still a spider inside.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Nightmare sounds sick. Nightmare is really cool.
I would love to see Nightmare in game. He's been one of my most wanted for, especially on the Mystic side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like, he would have been my choice. Like, I think when they first were teasing Doctor Strange 3 and we heard the rumors of Nightmare, I was like, oh yeah, Nightmare and Clea, like, obviously. And then once we got that trailer, I was like, bro, it's gonna be Richard Wong. I was like, I knew they weren't doing it. Disappointing.
Da-da-da.
Pineapple is due a slot. I think the idea of any Emerald Baron coming is just dead. In fact, I think they retconned Pirate Pool even being like in my opinion, like before Emerald, like when Emerald was happening, like Deadpool, like we had the whole let's say goodbye to Deadpool battle round, loves battle round, and I was like, okay, well he's going to Emerald, he'll be Pirate Pool, and that'll explain it. But Deadpool himself was the first one to tell his battle world like that got destroyed. So if anyone knew about it, it'd be him, and he's just our regular Deadpool. So I gotta say, Pirate Pool probably is dead.
Yep. Unfortunate, but true.
This Hood spot, man. This Hood and Rintra, not even thinking of a connection because you guys don't even know how much appearances he has. Okay, he does have a lot of appearances, but it's only in like early Doctor Strange comics. 63 appearances, but they're all like very 80s and 70s comics. Yeah, you want to say Librarian Guillotine, or what do you want to do? Like, I don't know what else to put here.
I put Count Nefaria, honestly. I'm going for the Hood connection and the New York crime boss connection more than I am the Guillotine connection.
You think so?
I don't know. I actually have no idea. I'd like to think if it was a Guillotine connection, it'd be closer to more Purgatory as well, but I actually have no idea.
I'm gonna put a Kabam logo for now, honestly. I don't think it's Count Nefaria.
Yeah.
I really don't. I forgot the Hood will be in the Iron Show. Yeah, he is. He looks awesome, actually. I mean, awesome to what the Hood should look like. Like, he looks like he jumped out of a comic book. Maybe Black Knight. Black Knight is a good shout. I'm not gonna lie. But also, they could just be saving Black Knight for Eternals, man. Eternals 2. And the Blade show, or movie.
Yep.
So, because, like, when that movie comes out, we already got Blade. We already got Morbius. So, it's like, they're going to have to choose somebody. Okay. Putting the Kabam logo for now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
Caecilius?
Nah. Time for him is gone.
Yeah, I agree. 17 appearances, by the way, of Caecilius.
Yeah.
And just around when the movie came out. He only recently returned in the Gods comic. Man, I thought the Gods comic would be so cool, but I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know if you've read it.
No, I haven't yet. But it's fine, I'm not.
It looks so cool, but it wasn't really that cool. Alright, I'm going to add who I thought... Got all the Marvel swimsuit special. Alright. So not going to use that photo. Where's that one photo I was looking for? Yeah, that's this one. Lethal Protector, Volume 2. Caecilius. What a cool name. Did you see that the actor? He was like, oh, I want to join the MCU one day. And everyone was like, bro, you're already in the MCU. Come on, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going to stand by Orca for now. I think you're probably... But I think I'm going to stand.
Hold on, what did I do? Whoops. I don't know, man. Like, I think... I don't know. We'll see.
You're probably right. I just want to see Orca. So I'd like to have a character that fits there that I can want to hope for.
Who do you think would come with Orca if it is?
That's another good question.
Like, I'm just trying to think, like, who can fit two characters? Who can also connect to other characters? Hey, hope y'all are doing well. Dude, what's up, Jim, man? How are you, man?
Group selection. Close that.
Okay.
Deselect.
Hey, Jim. Hope all's well with you. Agreed, man. Jim, dude, we gotta do another Texas meetup, man. I don't know if we got more Texas people in here, dude, but I'm leaving Texas soon, so we gotta do one soon, man. Cause I am moving, man. Vulcan connects to Cyclops and Havoc. He does, yeah. Vulcan does, but this one doesn't connect to Cyclops. Only Havoc's here. Unless there's another Cyclops. Where's the other one? Red's right here and blue's right here. Okay. Austin gang here. Dude, I live an hour away from Austin, dude. That's awesome. Morgan Le Fay. Wow, I might be heading to America this year or something for a visit. Dude. Boo, you need to go to, you need to go to the US and you need to come to shiny old Vancouver, man, for the next year's thing. Look how much has moved. Look at that. We're filling it up. I'm going to see Pascoca next weekend, but that's not for an MCOC meetup. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Echo skill. Okay, the problem with Echo, actually, I believe...
No Kingpin.
What?
No Kingpin, really. There's no spot next to Kingpin.
Oh, yeah. Well, what I was going to say, actually, is this map, that spot was in this map, and this map came out right after the vote, which Echo was in. And Bullseye wasn't even on that map. So I feel like in White Tiger 2, like, they weren't on that. Like, they weren't on this map, like, last year, when it came after the vote. So I feel like if they were planning Echo, I find it very weird that they would automatically put her so fast. And if they did, they would have released her this month with their show. But maybe, I think next map, I think she could fit. Because, like, this, like here's last year's spot. It's literally the same, right? Like, Kate got filled, Shield wasn't even on the map, Moondragon was, Bullseye wasn't. So, like, I'm trying to keep track of the parts that are from the previous map. Okoye, that is a good shout. I'm not gonna lie.
But how would they differentiate her from Jabari, though?
They had some type of plan, because, I mean, she was in the first vote.
That's a good point.
What did we say before? We were talking about Outlaw. I remember that. Outlaw, Patriot were our two choices, if I remember correctly. British
I think Patriot is what we settled on last time.
Outlaw. Who'd you say?
I think Patriot was what we settled on last time, or at least what I ended up settling on.
Yeah. But Outlaw's the one who you said last time. I was like, oh, dude, that does make sense. He is a little generic, though, I'm not going to lie. As much as he is so prevalent in the MCOC comic, based off the game, he's not showed up since in the comics. Like,
I think the fact they didn't try and get him in early means that they're probably not going to bring him in.
yeah, but he would connect obviously to Punisher, Night Thrasher, Shield connections,
Hard.
I guess, to Blade and Nick Fury. Not really a Black Panther or Kraven connection.
It's tough, man.
And I mean, Outlaw could come with a new Kabam character, the Guillotine character. Just, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Jason Jabari Gaming.
Hey, Jay Will, what's going on, man?
We got one last spot to fill, and we're trying to think. It's the same spot that stumped us last year, dude. Doing good, hell yeah, man. It's the same spot from last year.
Yeah.
I mean, if Leader's still there, I think Patriot's a fine guess, honestly. Because Patriot's gonna have to be skill anyways, unless they give him the serum. But I think the whole point is like Sam's not gonna use the serum, and neither is Patriot.
Sure. I can go for Patriot.
Yeah, and I remember like when Cassie joined, like at the end of that month, they specifically said, "Which new Avenger do you want to see next?" Like that, they specifically made that tweet saying, "Which new Avenger do you want to see next?" And we haven't put a new Avenger on our predictions yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Patriot.
Yeah, I'm agree. I'll agree, and then you know, they could just be planning like Patriot and the Leader, like they could just be planning it, and they'll do it when the movie comes out. It could just be as simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thinking, at least.
All right. Well, that's it for me.
Yeah, let me write down who you disagree with me first, so I just have a record of that when I do my video.
Yeah, actually, do you want me to just send you this then? My version of it? Because I've been working on it at the same time.
That would be cool.
Okay, let's do that. Change. Get the battle round. Jan 25th, 2024. Egg version, Jan 5th, 2024. Here we go. So I'll send that to you. That's not the right thing. That's the right thing.
Cannot believe we filled this map again after 1 year.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'm glad like a lot of these characters we've talked about before. We've talked about Scream. We've talked about, you know, Bill. Mystique. Nico. Blue Marvel. It just seems like some characters we've talked about before, but they hadn't really fit until this map, which is nice to see. To be fair, I wouldn't take a tweet as a fact as who's coming. They tweeted about skins not too long ago. But they didn't delete the teaser new Avengers though, so hey man. That skin tweet, I'm hoping it was just a copy and paste from Strikeforce or something. Who do you think is next month? I'm thinking probably Forge and Mystique, Bastion and Mystique, or Bastion and Forge. Maybe Bastion and Dazzler somehow tied to Deadpool 3. I ended my theories for now. Yeah, MK, who do you disagree on? I wanted to ask you, Misty.
Yeah, okay. So I can tell you who I disagree on right here. So obviously I've got Orca instead of Silver Sable. I think just generally I just prefer Orca between the two.
Fair.
Leader, Blue Marvel, Spider-Punk, we all agree on. Count Nefar instead of the original.
Yeah.
That's one difference I've got. And then Damon Hellstrom instead of Agatha.
Okay.
Our mutant is the same. Our tech is the same. Our cosmic, I say Quasar.
Yeah,
Super giant. Other than that, yeah. It's pretty much the same.
Yeah. Hello, Jim. I was on the corner doing my theory. I was in my corner doing my theories while listening. MK, share with us. Share with us. I guess I should check my Discord. You probably shared with us there. I see, Boo. Sorry, I didn't see your. I'm lag going on. Pinhead's already messaged me. Theory crafting. Okay, yeah, okay. You sent your stuff. Boom, 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 boom. I've been sending. Oh, there you go. Okay, so you said Madeline Pryor. Really, that is a very interesting cast. Quasar. Okay, so you agree with him. You choose Phantom and Spiral. Spiral, man. I almost want to put her over Nightmare, but I don't know, man. I mean, to be fair, if they're gonna do Mystique in the same year as Spiral, that would be pretty awesome. That's 2 characters people have been begging for. So Beater and Bill and Agatha the same month. That's fair. Yeah, 2nd and 3rd place, right? Leader and Patriot. Yeah. King Shark. Well, King Shark. DC, but
Tiger Shark.
Tiger Shark, yeah.
That's who I would think maybe instead of Orca, because Tiger Shark is technically the more common one out of the 2 that you see in comics, but
yeah. Interesting with Morgan though. I guess you didn't really have any other options pairing. Blue Marvel and Ironheart. That'd be pretty cool. Superior Spidey and Spider-Man. Okay, so you went Superior Spidey, interesting. Forge, and then if Blop wins, of course. Oh, conditionally, 22 champions, right? That's how much spots we have.
Mm.
I had the name last year, too. No one noticed. That's funny. Oh, do you think we're missing something? 22 champions means what? It fills 11 months. Including a December.
That's also not counting if they've decided to do any...
like Iron Man?
Yeah, any type of remix champions like that. It depends how extensive the work that they've done on Deathless stuff is.
True. Yeah, they could just slow down because of Deathless. I was divided between Shark and Orca. Yeah. I don't know.
It's tough to say.
I'm sticking to my guns. My white-haired lady with guns.
Is tough to say.
I feel weird. I feel like we're missing another Spider-Man character, but I just don't know where to put them if we are.
Exactly, yeah. The Icon one is the most questionable in tech. Or actually technically Deathlock is.
Yeah, I think Deathlock is more questionable. I think Icon fits really well with Nebula and Darkhawk.
Yeah.
With the Raptor stuff, I think that's cool. Deathlock, I just don't know who else to... you can't really... maybe you could put an Iron Man villain down there, but I don't really see a Spider-Man villain. I'm just tuning back in. Shouldn't one of the Cosmics be Deathless King Groot? Well, if you notice, only, Deathless Guillotine's on this map, right? But she wasn't on she wasn't on last year's map. And if we're gonna have, Beater Bill has to be on this map, right? King Groot, the Nameless King Groot would have to be on this. If we're getting Nameless Hyperion or Deathless Hyperion plus Deathless Vision plus Deathless Scarlet Witch, I just don't think they fit because trophy champs have never really fit on these type of maps. Maestro as well. He didn't have a spot last year, but he showed up on this one too. So it's just it's not really meant for trophy champs. Iron Spider is not coming. Didn't they tease him on a champion reveal video? They teased him on, how many years ago? 5, 6 years ago?
19.
When that movie came out?
When was Far From Home?
Yeah, 2019. June or July.
July 2019, I think, because it was after Endgame.
Yeah. I mean, it could be that spot next to... It definitely could be next to Homecoming for sure.
All right, I gotta call it. Unfortunately, I got somewhere to be.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming, dude. It was a pleasure having you on for the past couple hours.
Take it easy, Jay. Congrats on the job again.
Dude, thank you, man. I'm excited.
All right, cheers.
Bye. Okay, we've been live for 3 hours. I'll be burned to my spirit, Spidey. You have to. That's fair. All right. I think we're gonna call it soon too. I mean, we're at 3 hours. There's a few discrepancies, of course, with a couple spots, but I think most of us, for the most part, we kind of all agree. I'm not the biggest fan of the Supergiant spot. I think that's a questionable one. The Deathlock's questionable too, I'll be honest. I'm not going to lie with you. I think Dazzler is kind of cool. There could be definitely a Rocco characters, or maybe Excalibur members, or maybe New Mutants characters next to where Dazzler is. The Rasputin, the other brother of Colossus, I'm not sure who to put there, because, like, Warren... Like, Archangel could connect to X-Force, right? Then you have Colossus. Would be causing probably Deathless good. No, I don't think so. I don't think trophy champs have never been on these type of roadmaps, so I don't think he's on there. Okay. Ooh, Deathless is on there. Yeah, but she wasn't on the map last year though. Like that's the point. Is like these spots are supposed to be to predict regular champions. Have a great one, everyone. Hey, bye, Jim. Talk to you later. Oh man, I'm so excited. Yeah, like I have like all 20 like all 10 maps with variants of them all. And I'm trying to think, but we already know Groot and Thanos are coming. They would have been on there. I'm believe specifically I mean maybe they are on here. It is just a little weird because honestly, I think it'd be a little bit weird to have Thanos and King Groot right here. Realistically pairing with other characters. But who knows? I mean, maybe it could be changed up how they do things, but I personally don't think they're on here because that's just something they've never done before. Do you think Lizard's possible? Maybe where I have the leader, but if not that spot, I don't think there's a good chance for him, to be honest. Scorpion kind of outbeat him joining the game first, and I don't know. Daz one could be Richter, but on New Mutants, yeah. And a Major Excalibur person with APOC and Jubilee. Yeah, I can see that being a good spot. I'll write that down. Merlin. Merlin's is such a I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Merlin with Mojo or Mangog? Some places are almost random by their hand. Yeah, I agree. And also, it's another thing to like think about is like if we think about last year's. Hold on. Bye, Jim. Think about last year's. Like Moondragon is next to one character, right? Sheoth is next to Aegon, but you wouldn't expect it because obviously no one expected her. Kindred is next to basically Spider-Man Supreme and Mephisto. Sheoth is pretty much only next to Ghost Rider. White Tiger is only next to America Chavez. Monica is kind of next to no one, really. She knows, besides maybe Torch, but that's still a weird connection. Let's see here. Kate next to the two Hawkeyes, right? And Kingpin. Let's see. Gladiator, pretty much Captain Marvel, because not Red Goblin or Black Order related. Vox only next to two Inhumans. Adam Warlock, of course, next to Groot, Ronan, Skrulls, and Gamora. It's a good spot for him. Lady Deathstrike next to 3 Sentinel characters. Vision next to 2. Good, like Onslaught. Even Onslaught makes no sense. I'm actually very annoyed on that one. Why the hell is he next to the X-Force characters, I'll be honest? I think Beta Rebel is above Angela for the spot next to Hyperion is Carolina. I'm going to disagree with you, man. I don't think it's Carolina, dude. But, yeah, if I didn't put Beta Rebel, I would have put him next to Angela for sure. Hey, mate, when do Battle... Dude, guys, I don't even play Battlegrounds, man. I have not played Battlegrounds, like, since it came out. But I know today people have been asking about Battlegrounds rewards, and I know they haven't came out yet. Yeah, dude, like, this spot with Onslaught annoys me, but I'm just thinking because of, like, 2 years ago when they had that map with Havoc, X-Force Deadpool, X-Force Domino, that just means Forge, and they just swap these spots, and they're like, oh, need a Pluck Onslaught right there. And then Danny, you know, you got either Sunspot, and then technically she connects to all of these, but mostly Sunspot. But yeah, it's really a toss-up. Like, they pretty much, all these spots only connect to at least one person. So, like, when we make these guesses, like, we kind of have to make them. It's like, we try to connect with multiple people, and sometimes it works. Like, this Rasputin guy, Colossus and Magic's brother, is, like, a very niche character. But it could just be connected to Archangel, you know? Like, this Dazzler spot could only be Apocalypse. Like, it's hard to think about, man. And even Nebula currently. Yeah, Nebula's weird. She's not really connected to anyone. Like, Icon technically would only connect to, what's his name? Darkhawk. I don't remember if Nebula's come across Icon. Probably. But that Flarking Annihilator synergy is either Quasar or Icon. So I can either put Quasar in Cosmic or Icon in Tech. That's pretty much it. Alright, I think that's what we're going to call it, man. I think we've been live for 3 hours. I'm going to make a YouTube video soon. Colossus or Colossus and Omega Red are Russians. Who knows? Might be Rasputin or Blackstar. Just wait to see, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, could just be this guy. Another Russian. Rasputin 4, Blackstar. Yeah, it makes me excited. I mean, I definitely think it could be, like, you know, we don't even have any mutant villains since Onslaught. But that was like both Quasar and Icon, but with Bill and 3 Annihilators. But with Bill, it's 3 Annihilators. Yeah, well, Bill might just overfill through synergies. He could be the Mohawk synergy. He could be the the Hammer synergy. He has to be. I thought about Chimera for the Colossus. So when you say Chimera, are you talking about Rasputin 4 or are you talking about someone else? Just to clarify. Rasputin 4, okay. Yeah, because, like, there is an actual Chimera, like a person named Chimera. She's not a mutant, but she was a part of the Marauders. Very niche character. 22 appearances, but they just brought her back recently. Or someone else is Chimera. I don't know. It's weird. Imagine Rasputin 4 with Mojo. Dude, that's a great thing. Imagine Rasputin 4 in the Mojoverse. That's a great call from a few years ago. The Mojoverse spot. I didn't even think about that. Shoot, I didn't even think about that. Okay, first off, let's see this real quick. Gosh. Yeah, the Mojoverse spot. The low smorks for gold. Silver Sable could be it. But then again, so could Bullseye. Low smorks for gold. I'm trying to remember what spot wasn't filled. When's the last time I updated this map? Because basically, I think all of them got filled. Temple Vishanti, yeah. Temple Vishanti, those never got filled, right? Because we never, unless, like, we count Kushala, of course. We'll count Kushala as one of the Temple Vishanti people. But Werewolf by Night wouldn't count. Neither would Kindred. Like, it'd have to be Nico or Agatha for sure. If we're getting both Beta Ray Bill and Blue Marvel, I'll be happy. Dude, I hope so. I hope so. Clan of Wolverine spot has to be Danny and Lady Deathstrike. Ultron Network Vision. Department H. We never did get the Department H character. That's a good shout. Shoot. Damn, maybe Wendigo is. We never got a Department H character. Like, at all. Yeah. So the symbiote spot, the Mojoverse spot, the Department H, because we've literally have not had an event with any of the, right? We haven't had any event with the Alpha Flight last year. I remember the Department H one close to the end could be Carl, could be the, what? Could be the Carl space. Well, I put him, I remember I put him next to Latveria, didn't I? No, I didn't. Well, there's two Department H spots. I'm talking about the top one. Because I remember I did put him at the bottom one, but I didn't put him at the Alpha Phase spot. Yeah, I think he's in the bottom one, but I don't know who's at the top one next to Gladiator and Sasquatch. Shoot, I did not pick that in my predictions. The space close to Carl now. Yeah, okay. But the thing about that is, like, from... Yeah. That's a good point. I still think Temple Fashanti part could just be Nico. I don't know. My hope is for both of them. Besides, like, Department H is... I always hoped it was, like, Puck. Puck as well. Like, we know we talked about Silver Sable, but Puck is another good one next to Mole Man. I want to write that down. That was another guess of ours. There's Orca, Tiger Shark, Puck, and Silver Sable. Or those four before. Vulcan is also linked to Gladiator. Vulcan is linked to Gladiator, but I don't think I finished reading that month. I don't think he teased anything about, like, Vulcan had a very short, him being the Emperor of the Shi'ar was very short. I'm trying to think. 4 o'clock. Okay, I do need to wrap this up. All right. Well, if there's any other ideas, we were going to talk about the Adam Warlock spot, or not Adam Warlock, the Warlock spot, but I being like Cypher or something, but I think he would just fit Mutant with tech abilities. But I think that's it, man, guys. I don't know if you guys have any other options. I'll probably run it with MK and a few other people. Yeah, let me do a quick. I had some big swaps in mind. I'm like trying to like think of the same. Like I'm trying to think like the same I did before. Like we knew last year's channel. Like before we kind of got some curveballs. Because it seems like a lot of the thinking of like, oh, we never got those characters, and we were sad about it because we felt like they got replaced by other characters. Now it's like, oh, well, those characters are probably still happening, it just wasn't according to the plans that they had at the time. The Thanos spot was the one that changed much. Interesting. I will be interested to see if the actual Deathless are on this map. I doubt it. We'll get this map updated for another 6 months, but it would be cool. It would be cool. Would Maker reorder fit this year? Honestly, that is a good shout, actually. I didn't even think about that. Yes, he would, actually, because there is 2 Fantastic Four spots on the top of the map, and we were kind of like, we didn't really think of any science Fantastic Four characters, but he absolutely would fit as a science character next to the Fantastic Four. That is a good shout. I can hear my brother's home. Playing some. Okay. Yeah, probably next to Sue, actually. That's a good point. The problem is, who would he join next to, though? The Maker. I was really looking forward to your predictions, man. Thanks you. I'm also a graphic designer looking for jobs. Dude, it's rough, man. Like, I've been looking, like, hardcore the last 2 months. And I've just gotten no. And, like, they all tell me I have no work experience because I've only done an internship, you know, my content creation online, and my bachelor. I'm like, dude, like, if I can get work experience, it'd be so good. And I finally got a yes, and so... February 5th, man, my first day being a graphic designer officially, man. I'm so excited. Good luck, dude. Maker would be sick, but yeah, Maker was actually in Realm, guys. So, another character that was in Realm. The leader was also in Realm. Who else on this prediction list was on Realm? I believe Ironheart would have been in Realm, honestly. The way Viv was teasing her. Yeah, MK, I got a job, man. I got the call today. Need work experience to get work experience. Dude, I love it, but isn't that so funny? Dude, I literally was at the Army recruiter today because, like, we were kind of, like, just, like, weighing our options because I wasn't getting a yes. So I can go in the military for 3 years and get some work experience and then come back into graphic design, but thankfully I got something. And something, I actually met with these guys. They live, like, a couple streets away, like, in a big building. Dude, the guys are so cool. Like, one of the guys was a Marvel fan, or all of them basically are Marvel fans. And they were asking me, like, what I did with MCOC and content creation online, and they are really, really fun lads and chicks. Alright, I'm happy with the map, honestly. Like, I kind of wrote down everyone who disagreed. There were a few ones I, like, totally disagreed with. So if I don't say that character, I do apologize. Like, Lizard, I just don't think it's likely. Echo as well, or Okoye. I mean, Okoye I feel like could definitely be actually that one. But then again, she just could be right next to Okoye, like right next to Jabari. Like, I feel like that spot would be better. Calling Wing, yeah, I disagreed with that one. Chameleon, oh, I skipped that one. Magnus, I'm sorry, I didn't read that. Cryomaster, I disagree on. Gargantos. Robbie Reyes, I disagree. Dracula, there are quite a few I disagreed with. So if I don't say your character, Satana, that's a good one actually. So if I don't say your character in my video, I do apologize. But get them MCOC into MCOC run their lives. No, they're not mobile gamers. They're just like, I think one guy was a PC player. I think one of them was a mom, but she loves Marvel with her kids. Yeah, I think they're just Marvel fans in general, just watching the MCU. I don't think I'd recommend. I don't know. I haven't recommended MCOC in a while. Usually when I recommend it, people just stop playing the game after a week or month. Maybe one day. All right, I think that's gonna be it. We're gonna export this, man, and I'm gonna upload to YouTube. Talk about it. I'm excited, man. That's Mystique. That, you know, I feel great about Mystique. Ironheart, Dazzler is pretty cool. Scream, like, thinking about the last map, like, a lot of these do fit them. Patriot would fit the Patriot Garrison one. We didn't even talk about that spot from the map 2 years ago. The only one I can't think of is the Department H spot, like, where I have Super Sable. I can put Puck. Maybe Shaman is the one that fit next to, like, instead of Agatha, it's Shaman next to Brother Voodoo. So I'll talk about that, but I'm just trying to think realistic on what they have teased over the past couple of years. Ended a market job chorus, gave some money. gain some money or gave some money? Well, I hope you gain some money, man. I know it's hard out there for you. I haven't chatted with you in a while. I missed you. Just been away from stuff. Wow, does White Tiger look so different? Gave me some money. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. My dad today, he was like, well, if you're going to do content creation, how can you make a living? And I was like, dude, honestly, I have no idea. Dude, it's so hard, man. Like, I look at, you know, the big YouTubers and how successful they are, and it's hard to get there. Hard to get there, man. You really think we're getting Patriot, but not Sam? It just doesn't add up. Dude, we have Sam in the game. Like, twice. We have 2 Sams in the game. Like, he's right here. We already got him. Plus, we have Falcon, but yeah, that's why, obviously. Mystique this year is crazy. Maybe I can finally stop trolling. Dude, we could literally get her as early as, like, next month. Like, literally as early in a few weeks. But I don't know, man. Sam Nova. Yeah, I know. Well, Patriot would be a skill. Like, he'd be, like, I know, like, we got Red Guardian, right? But generally, those Sam Alexander generally just has Nova. Like, he's just a weaker, like, Nova. Like, he's a weaker dick. Well, that sounded weird out of context, but you know, Richard Rider. He's a weaker Richard Rider. You know what I mean?